Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. This is game number 32 of 162. And by the way, happy May to everybody in this watch party right now. I see you guys filing in here, chat. We'll get to how you guys are feeling about tonight's game in just a bit. First pitch coming up in a little less than 20 minutes. And boy, oh boy, if there was ever a non-mathematical must-win, I mean, boy, that's tonight. Yankees dropped first two games of this series, and that's obviously pretty frustrating, in particular because they are now out of first place in the American League East. Down a game to the Orioles, who, again, taking the first two games of the series, has not been a very promising showing by the Yankees, particularly their offense so far, and an offense that is, again, without Alex Verdugo, who remains on paternity leave. Lineup for tonight: Volpe, Soto, Judge, Stanton, Rizzo, Torres, Grisham, Trevino, Cabrera. Now, main thing you'll notice here, different from the last couple days, is no Austin Wells. And, you know, he's been hitting a lot better last couple games. Tonight, though, it does make sense that he is off because no matter what, he was going to sit one of these next two games, with tomorrow being a day game. If you want to argue, oh, maybe start him tonight, sit him tomorrow, I hear you out on that. But at some point, Trevino was going to be playing. And, dude, Trevino's been good this year offensively. A 115 WRC plus. Having him in the 8-hole, if he's producing the way, if he continues to produce the way he has for the most part this season, that's just fine. But, yeah, same old thing. A lot of guys got to get going in order for this team to win, especially without Alex Verdugo, which we do have news regarding his soon-to-be return from paternity leave. He's flying back to Baltimore tonight. So we should be seeing Verdugo. It says he could play tomorrow. That's what Boone said. I mean, if he's flying back to Baltimore tonight, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be in the starting lineup, especially, you know, the way this offense is looking. Hopefully by the time he does show up, we'll have a win under our belt and a good offensive showing. But the way the first two games have gone in Baltimore, definitely a little bit nervous about it tonight. But hey, it's baseball. Stranger things have happened, and we're going to kind of need some strange things to happen because the Yankees are going up against one of the toughest pitchers they'll face, or they have faced at least so far this season, and one of the toughest guys they'll face in general. Corbin Burnes, of course, acquired by the Orioles this offseason from the Milwaukee Brewers, and he's pitching like an ace so far. 6 starts, 3-0, 2.55 ERA, .93 whip. Last time out against Oakland, pitched well. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. So our work is obviously cut out for us, chat. Corbin Burnes tonight going up against that Yankee lineup that is, I don't even want to say struggling, just so inconsistent, man. I mean, we just saw them score 15 runs back-to-back days in Milwaukee. Now that, of course, was with Verdugo. No question, we're feeling the lack of his presence right now. But still, man, I mean, this is a representable offense. Guys like, I mean, Judge has got to get going again. He's got to start producing, especially in this series. Stan hasn't done all that much. Neither has Anthony Rizzo, which two of those guys, Judge and Rizzo, I mean, while Stan's been, for the most part, pretty consistently productive, starting with the third series of the season, Judge and Rizzo, they were scuffling up until Milwaukee, and they kind of broke out. We thought they'd take off from there. So far in Baltimore, hasn't been the case. Hopefully that changes tonight. Now, for the Yankees starter, they'll be throwing out Luis Gil, who has showed signs of greatness so far this season and has also had a couple frustrating outings. You know, I don't want to say his last time out of Milwaukee was, I mean, there was the Blue Jays start where he walked 7 batters. That's what frustrating is. Last time out, I mean, kind of just more on the unfortunate side of things. I'm trying to jog my memory, chat. What was it? Was it a 3-run bomb he gave up? I remember him looking good, as you see in here. I mean, the stuff is, he had 6 Ks in 5 innings, but did allow 5 runs. Overall on the season, 5 starts, 1-1 record, ERA just barely over 4, whip of 1.38. But, hey, 35 Ks in 24 and 2/3 innings. There's definitely been a lot of promise with Luis Gil so far this season. You just got to hope that we get the good side of him tonight because we're definitely going to need it going up against Corbin Burnes. Chat, this is a big game, man. A big game that has me stressing. Losing those first 2 games, man, I mean, not ideal. Not ideal. Now, particularly in the first game, some things didn't break the Yankees' way. You could even look at that a little bit in last night's game, but regardless of what the situation is, and a big part of it is just the offense struggling, you can't get swept by Baltimore. You really can't lose. I mean, you can lose this series, but it's just certainly far from ideal, and that starts with take a game tonight, go for an opportunity to split the series tomorrow afternoon, but first things first, I mean, going up against Corbin Burnes, that's main order of business, trying to do something against him, whether that's actually scoring runs or just get him out of the game as soon as possible. Really need to see some good at-bats from the Yankees tonight because, again, this is a big one. This is a really, really big one. I mean, you lose this game, not only you're 2 games out of the division, but all of a sudden you're 19-13 if you drop this, which, I mean, for as good of a start as we've gotten off to, I mean, 6 games over 500 doesn't exactly scream insane start like we've been feeling for the first few weeks here. So big game for numerous reasons. There's also some other news, some minor news that I just want to run through here real quick, and then I'll get to what you guys have to say in the chat. Go ahead and drop some score predictions, homer predictions, whatever you got in your mindset, what's going to happen tonight, good or bad. I mean, feel free, bro. Whatever you're feeling, go ahead and drop it in the chat. I'll check it out in just a minute. But some other housekeeping news here in terms of the Yankees. Garrett Cole, this is from Brian Hoke. Garrett Cole had a heavy day of throwing yesterday, according to Aaron Boone, who said he doesn't know when Cole is scheduled to throw off a mound. Considering it's May 1st, Boone was asked if the All-Star break is realistic for Cole. Boone said he would not speculate. Nothing new there in terms of the way Boone's thought process is, and the Yankees are not going to, especially the way it's gone for them when they do speculate a potential time total for injury return, usually doesn't go the way they plan, so they're not going to be speculating anymore. All-Star break has been what I've been anticipating as Cole's return for some time now, but with how well he's progressing, I would not be shocked if it is at some point in June that we see the Yankee ace come back. Next up, John Birdie. He will not play in his rehab game tonight. Now, he started his rehab in Somerset, Sunday, I believe. He's played a few games there. He's not going to be playing tonight because his back locked up on him. We'll keep our eyes, peeled to that, see what's good. But Boone said the hope is that Birdie can play tomorrow. Some other news, Nick Birdie, the pitcher out of the bullpen, will probably pitch in a rehab game before being activated. Boone said that earlier today. He added that it could happen soon. So if that's the case, let's just say Birdie gets into a rehab game, I don't know, around this weekend, let's say. You're looking at a possible return of next week, which for this Yankees bullpen, we've talked about it a lot. They could use all the help they can get. So that's a good sign, seeing Birdie throwing. And one more thing, DJ LeMahieu has not resumed baseball activities just yet, but he is reportedly feeling great. Take that with a grain of salt. Feeling great. Boone said the hope is that he ramps up for a few days before he starts another rehab assignment. Kind of feeling timid about the return of DJ LeMahieu. I would much rather prefer they take their time, but hey, the doctors say he's good to go. He's good to go, but we'll just have to wait and see. But we got about 10 minutes here until first pitch. Let me pull up the chat here, see what you guys are saying. Thank you guys so much again for tuning into yet another watch party. Game 32 already, yo. Game 32 of 162, and it's May, which is pretty freaking nuts because they always say, as you get older, time flies. Boy, oh boy, is that true, especially come baseball season. But what up, yo? JK, how we doing, man? Nicholas, how are we? Nicholas says Yankees win 8-6. Judge and Soto go back-to-back home runs. That would be ideal, man, especially on the Judge side of things. Judge has had some opportunities to come through for this team. I mean, it's only been a couple games. It's whatever. But he's had moments where if he were to come through, even if like a fly ball in game one where he had runners in the corners of one out, that was a big AB. And one of the rare times, at least generally speaking, obviously this year he's been struggling for the most part, but all in all, I mean, Judge usually does always get the job done. We talked about his numbers career-wise with runners in scoring position yesterday, his clutch stats, his late stats, high leverage stats. I mean, Judge, it's not a thing, oh, he's not clutch. It's not a thing of, oh, Judge never gets the job done. I mean, just so far he hasn't been the guy that we know he is. So hopefully that changes tonight. What up, Michael? Morgan, how we doing? And yes, please drop a like on the stream. Definitely helps out a lot. Good to see all my favorite regulars in here. Wolf Squad says, what do you think our record will be by the All-Star break? Now, I won't give you an exact one because the All-Star break is kind of weird. It's not even the exact halfway point of the season. But I would like to think that we'll be, I mean, shit, by mid-July, 20 games over 500, Wolf. 25 games over 500, which the first line to get over is 10 games over, which we were on the clips of doing. Going into that final game against Oakland, we were just 9 games over 500, so one away of being 10 over. Since then, you obviously lost that series finale against Oakland, won 2 out of 3 against Milwaukee, but, dropping 2 straight to the Orioles to begin this series just sucks. It just flat out sucks. So, first things first, I mean, don't get swept this series, win a game, hopefully split, but then you go for 10 games over 500, and then after that, 20 games, so on and so forth. But yeah, by the All-Star break, I'd like to think, / predict, we'll be 20 over. Let's see. Clitley Matias says, DG will probably be another dead weight in this lineup when he comes back. I mean, I don't think so, man, especially because Oswaldo Cabrera is struggling as of late. The WRC Plus is now officially below league average at 93, which is also why the soon-to-be returning John Birdie, knock on wood, his back doesn't continue to be a problem. Once Birdie comes back, expect him to see a lot of time at third base, and that goes into the DJ conversation as well, that he's a legitimate option, that it's a lot more realistic now for him to be seeing everyday at-bats, whether it's third base or second base, but in this case, talking about Waldo's struggles. The lane is opening up for another third baseman to get at-bats with Waldo struggling. Now, I ain't bashing Waldo. Who thought he would keep up what he was doing the first couple weeks? And he's still playing good defense, and his at-bats don't look terrible. It's just when he is producing, it seems to be singles only, which is why you see, the OBP continue to drop, the overall numbers continue to drop. I mean, he just wasn't going to be that guy for the whole season. And with that said, DJ will have an opportunity to get every at-bats when, if ever, he's healthy. But, yeah. Evelyn MD says, hey, Dan and all in the chat. What up, Evelyn? How you doing? Yanks need to make a statement. Absolutely, thank you, Cardi. And it's a tough game to have to make a statement going up against Corbin Burns, but, I mean, shit. And I was looking at like matchup numbers, history of current Yankees against Corbin Burns. Really, nobody has faced him. So for the most part, this is going to be a pretty fresh look. I mean, there's a couple at bats here and there. Like Juan Soto has faced him, obviously playing in the National League. I think Stanton may have a couple at bats, but not too large of a sample size to where I can say, there's history. So kind of a fresh look against Burns tonight. And this is definitely not the guy you want to have pitching against you when you're going into a game, calling it a huge one, a game that they, like you said, got to make a statement. You're absolutely right, Carter. They do have to make a statement. Bottom line is find a way to win tonight. Find a way to win. What up, D? Hopefully we can get Birdie back soon. Yeah, and you're right. Nick Birdie is throwing again. Hopefully going to be a rehab assignment maybe by this weekend. Back in the Bronx by next week. We'll have to see. Getting him back will be huge. Getting John Birdie, again, talking about Oswaldo Cabrera's struggles as of late. That's kind of going to be huge. So, yeah, going to keep our eyes peeled to that. What up, Sean? How we doing? Luann, how are we? Glaber needs to get going. Absolutely. I mean, it would feel like a broken record coming on here. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of guys that, they'll start to look better and then take a slight step back, whether it's Judge so far this series or Rizzo so far this series. What did Glaber end up doing yesterday? Did he go over? Because the first game he did have a couple hits, and that was coming off a strong Milwaukee series for him. Let me see what he did yesterday. I forget. I feel like he didn't get a hit, or else I would. Maybe he got one. One sec, Chad. Let me check here. So we only had 5 hits total, and yeah, Glaber went over. Only hits yesterday. Soto had a couple, of course, including that mammoth home run, which the only real highlight at yesterday. And Austin Wells had his home run, as well as 2 hits overall. So, and Volpe was 1 for 4. So, offense got to pick it up. A lot of guys got to step up, but Glaber remains one of them. Remington says Bauer's someone to think about, Dan. Nah, man, I really disagree. And I've talked about this before. Nothing even to do with the sexual assault stuff, but like before that was even a thing, Bauer was a head case. We just got all the head cases out. Donaldson's gone. Herman's gone. Chapman's gone. They're all gone. You definitely don't bring that back in with Trevor Bauer. Now, would I be upset if another MLB team signed him? Absolutely not. All for it, whatever. I don't care. But as for the Yankees, the legal stuff aside, it just doesn't make sense for them. D says, Yankees got to strike first and stop fumbling the bag. They got to do better on making catches. Yeah, striking first would be ideal, and you guys know, obviously, I'm all about that. Set the tone early, which they did a couple times in Milwaukee. But all in all, we need to have a good game 1 through 9, innings 1 through 9 from this offense, not just one outburst or a home run here or there or solo shot. We gotta show the F up today, Chad. Let's show the hell up. Part of me is hyped up because I'm like, not back against the wall, but you guys get my vibe. This is a big game. But I'm also nervous as shit, not going to lie. God forbid we do lose tonight. Then we're down 0-3. 0-3 or just 2 games behind the division, however we want to look at it, 6 games over 500. That would stink. That would really, really stink. So for many reasons, Yankees got to take this one tonight. What up, Sean? Sean says, what food you getting tonight? Well, I don't know. I have no idea. I can't really establish my plans until I know what's going to go on with the Yankees tonight, Sean, to be honest. Now, what did I have beforehand? I had from Wawa a mashed potato and grilled chicken bowl. That was pretty good. Before doing a nice chest day at the gym, enjoyed that. A couple protein shakes, same old stuff, But I don't know, man. I don't know. My mind is so focused on tonight's game that I can't even really think about what dinner plans are. It's a good question by you, Sean, because I'm all about food. But shit, dude, I'm kind of bugging out, chat. Kind of bugging out. I'm nervous going into this game. Let's see here. Chris Iwankau Jr. says, do you think we could even win with this lineup? We had it the past 2 nights and didn't win. Of course we can, man, because it's baseball. Now, I don't blame you for feeling pretty down about our offense heading into tonight's game with the way they looked the first 2. But remember, going into the Milwaukee series, they did not look great, including that first game. Outside of, a Trent Grisham 3-run shot, as of the S broadcast getting going here. And then all of a sudden they scored 15 back-to-back. So, it's baseball, and really in general with any sports, things can change like that. So, if a fortune teller would have come to me right now and be like, yo, Dan, believe it or not, Yankees are going to score 10 runs tonight. I'd be like, okay. I wouldn't be totally shocked because it's baseball. It's how it works. But obviously, I don't blame people for being down on the way the lineup is looking right now. That's for sure. One sec, chat. Let me... Now, remember, tonight's game's on Amazon Prime, by the way. It is an Amazon Prime vehicle. So, obviously, be prepared to navigate that if you haven't already. What up, John? Advate says this game is really going to show Heel's future with the team. If you can go out for out with Burns and keep us in, that's huge progress. I mean, to a degree, you're not wrong, dude. Now, I don't think it determines his future. I mean, if he struggles, he's still making a start next week, and the Yankees still have a lot of hope for him. But if he does well and does go toe-to-toe with Burns, Advate, I mean, that says a lot about Luis Heel. So I agree with you on that front. Let me get my stuff going on here. Tough loss for the Knicks last night, by the way. D, I agree with you. Morgan says Bauer isn't even good, though. LOL, everything else aside. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I'm sure he could be an above-league average pitcher in the big leagues, but for everything I just said, and like you said, D, I mean, I don't think we need Bauer and his what he brings, again, outside of the whole sexual assault stuff. Just talking, this was a thing, a conversation I would have had 4 or 5 years ago, or 3 years ago when he was a free agent. I was saying the same exact thing. All right, let me, one sec, chat. I'll get back to what you guys are saying in just one moment. Getting my screen recording up here. Man, even if we don't score off Burns right away, dude, or in general, if we got to work good-ass at-bats, and if we are going to struggle against him, which I'll obviously acknowledge is quite possible, got to get to the bullpen early, man. Got to work good ABs and not... I feel like the Yankees' first inning this series has been some pretty frustrating at-bats. They have not looked great. Don't want to start off that way, but even if they do, again, you got to... Whether it's bouncing back against him in the second, third, or fourth by scoring. If not, though, work the damn count. Yeah, 1 p.m. tomorrow, Michael. Yeah, so night game tonight, obviously game 3, and then the series finale tomorrow is, I think it's a 1:30 start, maybe just 1. Dylan says, it's a new month. Everyone can get a fresh start tonight. Absolutely, yo. And just personally speaking, I'm so pumped it's May. For the people in like the Jersey, New York, East Coast area, it's starting to get consistently nice out, so we are kind of entering, I mean, we're still in the inconsistent zone where I'm sure tomorrow will be 50 degrees, but we are starting to get to like summertime, which is amazing. And the fact that the calendar flipped to May, I feel good about that. But, I mean, you guys know, same vibe for you guys. I mean, my emotions depend on the success of this team. And if they lose again tonight, bro, I'll probably, like, after the stream, just be sitting in this chair the next couple hours because they can't lose. What up, Johnny? Caleb says, I'm not the one to be a down on our team. All good, bro. But it wouldn't shock me if Corbin threw a gem tonight based on how this offense has been. Yeah, dude, would not shock me either. But again, it also would not shock me if they went out and scored 6 or 7 runs in the night because that's how baseball works sometimes, you know? Let's get locked in, y'all. Let's get this W. Hell yeah, Morgan. I'm locked. I'm absolutely locked. I know you guys are too. Borderline bugging out, to be honest. D says, that stare last night when Soto hit that homer against Kramer, that was cool, yeah, and I see you firing the cold emoji. It was cold, it was dope, but ultimately because we didn't win, I don't really even pay too much attention to it, you know? Remington says, hear me out, he is against MLB and someone needs to call them out. I don't know, man. To be honest, I don't really feel like getting into the whole Bauer thing right now. Not that I don't like, maybe I would agree with you on some points, other people on other points, but for now, dude, like I'm just so focused on tonight's game. That's the main thing I want to talk about. Sean D says, and sends in a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Sean, as always. Do you have Canes in New York, straight gas, bro? Nah, at least not. I mean, I live in Jersey. I'm in New York pretty often with going to the office and stuff, but I think Canes is just was it a Midwest thing, I believe? Or is there, Chris says actually that they just built 1 or 2 in the city, which if that is the case, I will be trying Canes out. But as of right now, nah, I've never had. What up, crazy man? I'm doing all right, yo. Doing all right. I'm just, I'm definitely stressing about tonight's game, which speaking of, it's about to get going. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're about to get going here. Let's go. All right, chat. I'm going to get the box score up here. Let's go, Yanks. Let's go, Yanks. My score prediction tonight is just Yankees win. I don't want to predict anything else other than that. But if you guys do, feel free. Let's get the box score up here. First pitch inside. Oh, a strike. Excuse me. And here we go. Let me crank this up. Get the box score going. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Always a pleasure to see all the familiar faces in here, the new faces. We got a big one tonight, so let's rock and roll. G'day.
How about the scouting report? Well, as good as he's been, he's had his first inning.
Oh, that's from yesterday.
He's given up 10 earned runs in all the innings he's pitched this year, and 5 of them have been in the first inning. 7 extra base hits of the 9 in the first inning.
Let's go, Volt.
He definitely makes the cut. He has a fantastic cutter, and the run value on it is +9. And only Shota Imanaga.
Again, for those just joining, tonight's game is on Amazon Prime.
When will be the Yankees' next hit?
Not great.
Based on last year, 8 innings pitched, 0 hits, 100.
As long as the Yankees win a fucking game, I don't give a damn what television provider it's on. Or streaming provider, service, whatever you want to say.
1-2.
Let's go, Volpe. Come on, man. What are we swinging at, dude? Volpe's got to get right, dude. Got to get right. Way too many swings and misses. Way too many lackluster at-bats for him lately. And come on. All right, so not a good start. One batter in. All right, let's go Soto. Soto getting booed. Probably a little bit louder after the shit from yesterday. All right, just about all set here. Got the box score in. Getting the line score in. And as always, as you guys see, a lot in these watch parties. Use code YANKSAV, 20 bucks off your first SeatGeek purchase. Let's go, Soto. All right, come on. Word. All right, we good? We good? Bet. Here we go, chat. Let's go.
One of the theories is you make
Oh, Soto got the shades on today. That's the first time I think all season we've seen that. Even including day games, which tonight obviously is not a day game. Ball outside 2-0.
Point, Michael, you brought it up last night about Doc Gooden and the old windmill windups, and do these abbreviated sort of windups that we're seeing here cause more stress on the arm? But I'm not so sure. I think it
can see right through Burns' pants, which will be fixed. Will be fixed. They did come to an agreement a couple days ago. Nice 3-0. That I think MLB or whoever it is kind of forcing Nike and Fanatics to get this shit right with the uniforms. So at least by next year, the start of next year, this problem will be taken care of.
Kind of what he's doing right there.
Let's go, Burns. I was looking at Burns. I was not saying let's go, Burns. Let's go, Soto. Okay. What I was going to say about Burns, because I was thinking about him, and they're mentioning the broadcast, he goes straight up from the stretch. I mean, it's kind of a windup, but in terms of setting up before the pitch, it pretty much is a stretch.
Soto hit one onto Utah Street.
Let's go, Soto. Come on.
Last night.
Come on.
Then stared at Dean Kramer, and when asked why he stared, he said, well, he didn't.
Boy, would I like a first-inning home run right here.
So
Come on.
Like that. 3-1.
Out of the way. 3-2. And Chad, as always, I'll be checking what you guys have to say. For the most part, in between at bats to start out, just because the delay with Amazon Prime is a little bit more excessive than normal broadcasts. So I don't want to take a chance of getting spoiled. But I will be seeing, as always, what you guys have to say frequently as there's a base hit into right field. Let's go. Okay. Good start. Good start. Judge, please go deep. Please go deep or get on base. Pass the baton.
That's a 9-game hitting streak.
I really want to score Soto here. Really want to score Soto. Get one run across the board. Work good at bats against Burns. Let's go. Losing Verdugo sucks, but this is still a very representable offense. An offense that should not be only scoring 2 runs in a game. Let's go. I see what you're saying, Anonymous. Yeah, I don't know why I said, well, I do know why, because I was looking at him, but I did go, let's go Burns. All right, come on, Cap. Drop a like in the stream chat if you could. Come on, Cap. Good eye. Attaboy.
1-0.
I think if you're a right-handed hitter, the approach, because of his cutter, his slider, his curveball, almost has to be to right center. Judge can hit a ball out anywhere.
All right, so here we are, first day of May. Historically, Judge, his best month is in May. Now, all his months, career stats-wise and splits-wise, are all great. But May in particular, he's excelled in. So hopefully that continues into this year. May 1st, Cap. Come on. Fresh start. Here we go.
He got shut out in game 1. They scored 2 runs yesterday. As the Orioles have taken the first 2.
Ah! Swing and a miss. All good. All good.
Why do so many pitchers have, especially great starters, have first inning woes? Because
hella John Boy people there tonight too. Jake's there, Jolly's there. Shelfie's there.
Part of it's the new skin.
It's all my home dogs sitting somewhere.
Alignment, your holes lined up.
Damn, Judge, come on, man, let's go.
You're throwing in a different direction in the bullpen, different depth perception, and a lot of it's just anxiety too. Part of it's just the human element of everything, but it's so important where a pitcher starts from in front of the rubber and how he lands and where he lands. And until you get that alignment dug out a little bit.
Let's go, Cap. Come on. No double plays now. No double plays.
A little bit off at first.
Would rather you strike out. Ideally, we don't do either of those things, but just give me a good swing here. Good AB, good swing. 1-2, throws over. Boy, oh boy. I mean, shit, man. For a May 1st game, the stakes are high in this one, chat. The stakes are high.
Soto wasn't even off the bag.
Really got to win tonight. Find any way possible to win tonight. I don't care how you do. I don't care if it's the sloppiest win of all time. Find a way to win. The 1-2 to Judge. Come on. Let's go, Cap. Ground ball. Ground balls concern me, but at least it wasn't fair. Cannot be doing no double plays, man.
Statistician here tells us, also in the first inning you're facing the best hitters as well. You got to face Juan Soto and Aaron Judge in the first.
At least Burns is at 14 pitches through into the third batter with 1 out. So let's keep that up. All right, 1-2 to Judge. Come on, Cap. Nice and still with the hands like that. God damn it, man.
Strikes, 2 away.
All right, 2 dead.
That hard slider he throws. You know, he has the cutter that's 95, and he has this hard slider that's 88 or 89.
Come on, man. Let's go, Cap.
Yeah, that's the big change he's made this year on his slider. He doesn't have as much horizontal movement on it as...
Got to have Judge be right for the rest of this game.
He's getting it to go down. Much more depth, as you just saw right there.
Here's Stanton wearing the low pants. Come on, Giancarlo. Give me a good at-bat and hopefully a good result. Good eye. Good eye.
1-0.
One of the ugliest swings you'll see of all time. Yesterday, Stanton that slider away. Hey, but it ain't nothing new. Honestly, that ain't even got nothing to do with Stanton's, regression that he's in the midst of from 2023 on. Obviously, this year he's looking pretty okay. But those are the kind of swings Stanton will always have when he's a little bit off. Oh, right down the dick. Second, nice. Stolen base for Juan Soto. All right, runner in scoring position. What if you can give me a nice little single here? Giancarlo gets Soto win.
What's the 7th stolen
Come on,
base
Stanton.
off Corbin Burns?
So 1-1 count.
He gets a really good jump.
This is going to be Burns' 18th pitch, so that is, at the very least, this isn't going to be a quick inning.
Really hard to score if you don't get it.
Although, I mean, even 20 pitches isn't like the end of the world
He bounces it.
for Burns.
Westberg's able to knock
Yeah,
it
obviously it was a
down.
strike. Burns was right down the middle.
Doesn't get to third base.
Let's go, Stanton. Come on, give me a little base hit here, just a single. Come on.
Big lead for Soto. 1-2.
All right, come on, 2 strikes.
There's a story in The Athletic today about Burns and Sonny Gray where they will throw over 3 times. They'd rather balk the guy to second than have him get a stolen base and have infielders moving. Because if you don't get him on the 3rd throw, then it is a balk, and Burns has already done that this year.
Good eye, 2-2.
Great point, because we haven't seen that kind
Good
of
take from Stan.
gamesmanship go on either. For a base runner, you would think,
2 balls,
okay,
2 strikes,
over
2
twice.
outs.
You're going to get more aggressive. He's not going to come 3
Jesus.
times, and that's the time you probably have the
Give
best
me a
chance
single.
to pick him off.
Or anything that scores Soto or prolongs this inning. So help me God. 2-2.
2-2.
Damn it, man!
And he missed 3 strikeouts for Burns in the inning.
All right, so shitty first inning. Not great.
It's the Yankees,
Not great.
Orioles coming back.
All right, well, that sucks. Luis Gil's got to ball out. Got to have Luis Gil ball out. We talked about it a little bit in the chat, but if he can go toe-to-toe with Burns tonight, boy, oh boy, would that get him a lot of praise from me, from the fan base, from the Yankees. Not too great last time out, but still looked good stuff-wise. He just had, if I remember correctly, he was like 1 bad break. What was it? Not a bad break, but didn't he give up just a 3-run shot that kind of ruined his outing? Unless I'm misremembering. But anyways, overall numbers in the season. Strikeouts are great. The command, while improving as of late, overall still not great. ERA just barely over 4. He's looked very promising. He's also looked frustrating at times. We need that first guy tonight. Give us a good outing. Something similar to what he did against Tampa Bay a couple weeks ago. That shit was badass. But here we go. Yeah, tough at bat by Stan, man. I don't even want to think about it. Tough at bats all around. Tough at bats from Judge, Volpe, Stan. Only guy, Soto is the only one you can't roast. What else is new? Troy says every Judge at bat is more and more embarrassing. I mean, embarrassing I wouldn't say is the word. Frustrating, though, for sure. I mean, him striking out there isn't embarrassing. I've seen embarrassing strikeouts. That Stanton strikeout, that was embarrassing. It's just frustrating. Who's tomorrow, Rondon or Stroman? Tomorrow is Rondon. Stroman pitched, when did Stroman pitch? 2 days ago? Wasn't he in the opener? But, okay, here we go. Just sucks because you can't give up 1 run or it's chalk. Definitely feels that way, Paul. Definitely feels that way, dude. Where, like, Heel kind of has to be perfect with this Verdugo-less offense right now. Which, again, not having Verdugo is no excuse not to score. I mean, Judge has got to do his thing. Volpe's got to wake up. Stan's got to kind of get back on track. He's not looking great lately. Rizzo got to get back to what he was doing when he won literally 2 days ago, AL Player of the Week. But, yeah. Refreshing my feed. Yeah, the fastball's been great. Which I imagine he will be going to a lot tonight because it is his best pitch. But with that said, I'm sure the Orioles are expecting that and going to be sitting on it. But no debate. Heel stuff is nasty. Just will he be able to locate it? Which it really was just that one outing in Toronto where the command looked bad. He's had some times where it's been concerning, but that outing in Toronto a couple weeks ago was the only time it actually looked like, yo, what the hell is going on here? He was nowhere close. But since then, he's gotten that under control. Especially, again, going back to that start against Tampa Bay. He was lights out.
Here is Gunnar Henderson.
All right, let's go, heel. Come on.
Henderson has the highest exit velocity of any player in baseball. Average exit velocity, 95.4, right behind him. The Yankees, Juan Soto at 95.
Let's go, heel.
So with that base hit in the first,
Might help him.
yeah, because that was over 95. I can tell you that.
Ground ball right side.
Grounded to first.
Rizzo going to toss over. What else is new? And, of course, Gunnar almost beats him to the bag. Rizzo probably should have just taken that himself. But, all right, one out. Like that. Big out getting Gunnar Henderson. He's got a nice head of hair. I'll give him that. Only comment I'll give any Baltimore Orioles player today or the rest of the season.
The catchers would always walk out when you guys had the
Yes,
sprint there to give you the time just to catch your breath a little bit.
Professional courtesy right there.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's go heel. Here's Rutschman. Heads up. Slider.
Rushman has to skip rope. Let's scout Adam Beck. He's neutral.
Adam Beck, more outside strikes, fewer inside strikes on righties.
Strikes on righty batters, and
All right.
Adams in his fifth.
Keep our eyes peeled to how this guy is. Nice.
It's a tall guy back there. You know, Joe, I think the taller umpires, maybe more high ball umpires, you would think?
You would think so, yes. It's a long way to look down there.
Let's go heel.
Low strike.
Attaboy.
You know, it's
There we go.
amazing. When he first came out, the first couple of years, it was mostly fastball slider. Now he's incorporated that changeup, and it's an outstanding pitch.
Yeah, that is clearly his best secondary offering is that changeup.
1-2. Ball low. All right, at least with his fastball, he's not going back to that Toronto start. When he was missing, it was nowhere close. Whereas here, it's still within a respectable width of the strike
Rushman,
zone.
a lifetime 363 hit.
Riff to
against
right.
the Yanks.
That shit was inside. 2-2.
That's in 24 games.
Really need a scoreless first here from heel.
And he gets on base.
And yeah, the way this offense is looking, a scoreless second, scoreless third, fourth, fifth, so on and so forth. Ground ball foul. Come on, man, let's go. Put him down.
And he's fouled off.
Set him down, put him away.
I mean, a fastball that was...
Whatever the hell you want to say.
And then he's
Get
able to,
Rutschman out, get out of this inning,
and then he comes off
scoreless.
the changeups that's below the zone.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
I pumped that fastball right by him right now,
I guess
up and
you
in.
should Try to go up. See
Yep.
if you can get him to pop it up.
Me and Joe Girardi, we
Fair
thinking alike.
territory.
Let's go fastball up. Come on, heel. Blow that shit by him. 2-2. Oh, fastball up. Listen to me. But hey, that's staying up for second out of the inning. All right, cool.
Not really a pop-up, though.
No,
Two little outs like that are two huge outs. Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman set down to begin the game.
Google Cloud.
It's a good start. Good start.
well, that's it.
Who's batting third for them, chat? O'Hearn? Okay, and he's having a good season. 373 on base, 552 slugging.
The impressive part about Luis Heel is that
What up, John? I've been doing all right, man. Been doing all right.
when he throws it
I'm
in the
just
zone,
stressed about this game. Very stressed about this game. Attaboy. Fastball up, swing and a miss.
So you kind of understand.
So, otherwise, I'm doing good, man. Had a good chest day at the gym. Got my protein and all. Some good conversations with people at the gym. Got a
coming into this game.
good things going all around. I need this. Tonight is honestly like I don't even want to say non-mathematical must win, which I have to because again, saying must win is not correct. It's May, I know, but this is as non-mathematical of a must win as I've ever stated before. This game right here. Ground ball right side.
Chop to second.
All right. Huge. 1, 2, 3 inning for heel. Let's go, chat. All right. Can we score? Who do we got coming up? Stan made the last out, so it'll be, Rizzo, Glaber. Oh, wait, my box score from yesterday is up. On my own separate tab. Rizzo, Glaber, Grisham. Yeah, so Grisham is in the 7 hole today with no Austin Wells for lineup balance purposes. All right. That's huge. That is huge. 1, 2, 3 first inning for Luis Heel. Excuse me. For Luis Heel. Let's go. Yeah, Burns is a god, Carter. We got an O's fan in here. What up, man? Yeah, I got you. 9 and 10, 19 and 10. I got your standings up here, bro. I know you're in first place by a game. That's why tonight's game is such a big one for the Yankees. And then hopefully they can win tomorrow too, regardless. But if they could take tonight somehow, get tomorrow, leave with a series split, we're all kind of cool with that, right? Matt Reichfield said, did Stan have a good start to the 2023 season, or was he mid? It's a good question, Matt. He did have a good start to 2023. He looked like good old Giancarlo Stanton, and then he got hurt. And then from that point forward, coming off the IL and then carried through the rest of the season, he was complete and total crap. But the first couple weeks of the season, before he had that hamstring injury running into second base against the Twins, he was good old Giancarlo Stanton. Got hurt, clearly affected him the rest of the way. Plus, Stanton really deals with IL rust a lot of the time. So he just never got back on his feet when he came back. But, yeah. Burns isn't really pitching in the zone. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to definitely keep paying attention to him, Chris. Still a little bit early. At the very least, I mean, at least we had, what did he finish with, 20 pitches? He did have 20 pitches, which, again, that's nothing too crazy. It's not going to set him back all that much, but it's not a quick first inning. So, if I had to force out one positive, it is that. Timothy says, it seems like every year the Yankees get off to a good start, then just fall off. Maybe they can find some consistency. I mean, yeah, they get off to good starts. I mean, really, last year's what stands out. Like, they did get off to a good start last year, and then they really fell off, as we know. But this series is not even a concern to me long term in terms of how this team is going to play. Again, missing Alex Verdugo, which may sound crazy, but if you watched him play over the last few weeks, especially, you know, the effect having him bat fourth and Rizzo bat sixth in Milwaukee had, like, hey, Ken Singleton, you know that that's a big deal not having him. And again, I'm not worried long term for the most part about this team because the offense isn't going to be this bad. Once they get Verdugo back, things will hopefully return a little bit more to normal with him batting fourth again. Plus, if the offense is a concern come the deadline, we're still good enough to where we will be in playoff contention without a doubt, in my opinion, and we'll make the necessary upgrades to improve it, along with the bullpen as well. It's just this game, this series, you got to win. That's what I'm frustrated. I'm irritated. I'm concerned about this series right now. But I hear you, bro. I hear you. Let's go, Riz. Come on.
32% above league average.
Hopefully everybody starts hitting now since it's May. Facts, Johnny. But it's so weird, bro, because it feels like one step forward, two steps back, or just one step forward, a step back, whatever you want to put it. They look so good in Milwaukee. This guy right here, Rizzo, looked great in Milwaukee. Just won AL Player of the Week. Same with Judge, you know. It's still a couple games left, this one and next, but for them to revert right back to where they were before that Milwaukee series right now is frustrating. Come on, Riz, let's go. That's just kind of right down the middle.
Now, speaking of retiring, there's Kenny's numbers. 15 big league seasons, won
Miss
one
Ken.
championship with the O's.
Which the other day I said he retired after 2019. He was calling games, I think, in 2021. I was watching back, actually, those Judge homers I was posting. Damn it, man. What are we swinging at, bro? What a disgrace. Four strikeouts through four batters, man. We got to figure this shit out now. But yeah, Ken Singleton, he was around in 2021.
Those guns.
Kenny Guns.
Yeah.
Let's go, chat. Come on. Let's go, Glabes. 0 for yesterday. Looked good before that, those previous 3 games. Got to do something here, man. Take a home run to the opposite field. Give me something.
Glaber happy to get the month of April in the rearview mirror. He finished April without a home run. He had 25 home runs last year. He's
Come on,
got
Glabes.
52 games without a home run dating back to last season. And you would think the longer that stretch goes, the more he presses to get that home run.
And I think when you press, all of a sudden that front hip starts leaking, and that's when you get in trouble as a hitter. When he's driving the ball the other way, that's when you know he's locked in. That hasn't happened.
Sorry, chat. I need to chew gum for a minute when I'm like kind of bugging.
Soft ground ball to first. Mountcastle takes it himself, 2 down.
2 dead already. So
He's really sharp tonight.
at this rate, we're just going to kind of cancel out that 20 pitch first because this is on pace to be about 10 pitches this inning. Come on, Grish. Get us going here, yo.
Yeah, it's a buzzsaw cutter.
Turn on one of them fastballs. Give me a nice roper like you did in
It's so hard
Milwaukee.
to retain your velocity when you're trying to spin it a little bit. Mariano Rivera comes to mind as someone who could really do it.
Did I?
Whenever I tried to throw a cutter, it turned more into a slider. You would lose.
Man, you guys aren't kidding, yo. Heel really does have to go 0 for 0 against Burns.
Pitch and grip, and he does it
At least until we score, that's how it feels.
Mariano Rivera.
And good start, 1, 2, 3 first for him, but just got to keep that up. Ball. Good call, Blue. Good eye, Grish.
Between him and Mariano is he's got like 3 or 4 pitches to go with.
Yes, Mariano just
One good season, and Baltimore fans don't know how to act. Yeah, I mean, this Carter guy can cause some trouble, is he, chat? Just let me know. But gum equals the nicotine replacement. You're not wrong, Chris. You're not wrong, dude. if I was still like vaping, I'd be ripping this shit like crazy right now.
The new Orioles.
Yeah, Burns' location does not look great, but I mean, I'm just gonna boot this Carter guy. He's spamming shit. It's just really fucking annoying. Get out of here, tool. I have no problem with opposing fan bases being in here. I do got a problem with annoying ass people being in here though. Even that wasn't that close, but called the strike. Yeah, man. I mean, Baltimore fans really should not be talking trash anytime soon. I mean, hey, they're a good team for sure, as they should be. I mean, they stocked up draft picks for all those years of tanking. Makes sense. I mean, that's how the system works. But, I mean, shit, dude. Had a great year last year and got bounced in the first round.
Down. Can afford to pay someone like Corbin Burns for 5 or 6 years possible.
But by no, don't get me wrong, they're a good-ass team. But so are we. Come on, Grish. And yeah, I mean that.
3-2.
This is a good team. Not playing to his potential this series.
And it doesn't really look like he's lost any stuff over the years.
And that goes without having Verdugo. Like, this is still a good enough team to where they should not look incompetent at the plate. Oh, fuck you, Blue. That's a ball. That's a ball. It's a bad call. Couple bad calls in that at bat. So Grisham just got screwed. Adam Beck, remember the name. That's his umpire. God damn, man. See, that shit's frustrating, bro. Like, we already can't get your break, and then... whatever. Annoying. D says, excuse my language. I don't know what you said, D, but trust me, I don't mind at all. 6 strikeouts already. Jesus, yeah. Even though that last one was bullshit golden, it's not great. Not great at all. So, okay. Hopefully Hill can keep this up. Again, he's got to go toe-to-toe with Burns, who doesn't look all that great so far location-wise. You guys are not wrong about that. But with the offense looking the way it is, and then this umpire clearly being a touch bit blind, so far, it's not making a difference. Pitch count-wise, he's at, like 35, 33 pitches through 2 innings. Whatever. Donna says, thanks for getting rid of that guy, Dan. So annoying. Yeah, I haven't been in here as actively as I will be, so like every time I would come in here, I would see him say something. And again, I don't have a problem with opposing fan bases being in here. Again, it can actually be kind of cool sometimes, but not if you're like spamming shit and just being annoying. Peace out. Evan O'Dad says, Dan, I know it's been a week, but they... breakup still stings for... Oh, your breakup? Yeah, bro. I know. No, dude, it'll sting for a while, man. It'll sting. My advice, dude, you know. Try to get in the gym. Even if you've never gotten in there before. Get yourself in the gym. Get on this whole... Become obsessed with like self-improvement shit, man. And you'll come out of this on top. And in the meantime, you got us. You got us. You got Yankee baseball. And it ain't like at the end of the season, bro. Or it's not like it's the end of the season. You got a whole 4 or 5 months ahead of you. Hopefully 5 with October. Or would that be 6 with October? Either way. We got you every night, Evan. It's going to be all good, bro. Trust me. I've been in your spot. Been in your spot. Are we leading the league in strikeouts? Let me check, Obi-Wan. I mean, we're probably up there for sure. I know we lead the league in double plays, though. We do lead the league in double plays. Let me see if we lead the league in strikeouts. 1 second. So we are... Oh, wow. It looks like we're not even... Well, let me go to the AL. Actually, in the American League, we are 9th in strikeouts out of 15 teams. 243 Ks... whereas the Orioles have 237. Hey, Ken. Oh, let's listen to this chat. Ken Singleton. Oh, I miss him so much.
That would have been such a huge announcement, Michael. Don't think I'm not going to try again.
Please get Kenny back, man.
Kenny, no longer working with us at Yes or at Prime, but something tells me you are still very dialed into Orioles and Yankees baseball.
I am, especially tonight. You know, I don't go to many games.
Kenny's the best. Man, do I miss him.
The Orioles or the Yankees come to town and I'm in town, I'll take the opportunity to come out to a ball game.
Oh, he's the best. I love this guy, man.
Anytime you walk into a ballpark.
A very underrated 500th home run call for A-Rod, by the way.
Played in so many games that, 52 years in the big leagues. That's
an underrated home run call in general. Like this one is gone. That one, I love that shit.
6 years old again.
Look at that. Yankees analyst for, what is that, 24 seasons?
We all, right? And you played on some pretty good Orioles team. What do you think?
Yeah, hell of a player, too. You guys already know this shit, but
it's a very young
just yapping.
Team. They got
Let's go, Heel.
Playoff experience last year. They got bounced quickly out of the playoffs. But they've got
yeah, we got you, Evan. Don't worry, bro.
For a while.
Brian Culler says the real breakup is between the Yankees and the Bats. You are not wrong, Brian. You are not wrong.
New ownership here, and they seem to be dedicated to keeping the team together.
The Yankees also have a new right.
Evan says, I already go to the gym. Well, go hard in the gym, bro. Push yourself to exhaustion in everything.
He is an amazing player.
Make yourself better. I'm telling you, that's the way to go. It kind of just makes you feel like you're on top no matter what the situation is relationship-wise. Do you go to all home playoff games? I do not, Michael. I'll probably be honest. I try to get out to like 1.
I mean, here's a guy who walks.
I'll probably say like during the ALDS, for example, I'll probably check it out to 1 ALDS game.
And he runs
I mean, ideally won a series, right? I'll tell you this. They get to the World Series, you bet your ass I'm going at least one game.
Soto, and I'm glad he's in a Yankee uniform. I just hope they can keep him for a long time.
Yep.
How often do you catch games just watching them on TV when you're at home?
I don't
Come on, Heel, let's go.
I used to,
Don't want to put the leadoff runner on.
I don't have to anymore. But the fact is that
I love how he's just sitting in like a regular old seat, too.
tonight I'll watch.
He could definitely get a box with Baltimore.
Do you miss it at all?
I miss you guys. There's
Aw.
certain things I do miss. I miss the people I
He don't miss the travel, though. It's always going to be that answer.
I don't miss the preparation.
Yeah, all that
and
stuff,
I
yeah.
certainly don't miss getting in the cities at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
Nice. Big out. Big out. Let's go.
But I do. There's things I do now that I really enjoy more. Watching my grandkids play ball. That's
He's the
fantastic.
best, man. You know,
Better than that.
you don't actually always know how everybody is behind, like,
Oh, they're doing
or like just in real life. TV's one thing. Publicity is one thing. You know Ken Singleton is just a good ass guy, like person to person in real life.
It's a 2-hour drive from here. I'll drive up occasionally.
Boy, would I love to
See
talk to
I know
him.
He had 4 hits in a doubleheader last week, so he's playing pretty well.
Like his
go, Heel.
grandfather, I'm sure. A lot of talent there. Now, you've covered a lot of major moments for the
I've been to
Yankees
30-plus
throughout your
Baltimore
time.
games. Nice, Stan. I've been to Camden Yards a couple times myself. It is a nice ballpark. My first ever Yankees game was at Camden Yards, April 9th, 2012. They beat the Orioles, I think, like 6-3. Jeter had 4 hits. A-Rod went over. Ivan Nova pitched. That shit was badass.
Jeter's speech after they closed down the old Yankee Stadium.
Of course we remember.
I think that was a classic. He was every bit the captain.
One of the greatest, I mean, in my opinion, probably the greatest speech next to Lou Gehrig's speech in baseball history was Jeter's goodbye to the old Yankee Stadium.
Well, Kenny, are you sure you don't want to just join us for a couple games?
Oh, come on, man. Come back.
Here tonight.
But like after tonight.
Hey, Meredith's
I
trying.
do miss you guys, like I said. But there's
It's a pet peeve of mine that Rizzo always has to throw the ball to first base. Very rarely does he ever take it himself. And, like, right there, I mean, that shit almost was at Heel's knee, bro. Like, that's dangerous to do.
Yankees are in the playoffs, and you guys would still be working.
Well, Kenny, we miss you as well. You are always welcome. We hope we see you in the Bronx at some point.
Love you, Kenny.
This year. Can we get one look out just for old time's sake?
Look out, everybody. I miss you all out there.
He's the best.
Great Kenny Singleton. Michael, we'll send it back up to you.
Thank you, Meredith, and thank you, Kenny. So great to see him
All right,
again.
now leave the guy alone. Let him watch the damn ball game.
When he was talking about retiring, I said, Kenny, just do 30 games. And really, he truly said, if I do 30 games, that means I have to watch 162. Because that's how he would prepare.
Yeah.
He said, it's not like I could just swoop in and do the game.
He's not wrong.
See every game leading up to that game.
That's a good
so
point.
we could talk about it in its context. And that's how great he was.
Oh, look at that picture of Kay and
Love that
Singleton.
man. He's one of nature's noblemen.
Fly ball to right, foul. Come on, Heel.
His preparation.
Sorry, I had to refresh my feet on the right side there.
Were the two gentlemen that I broadcast.
Joey says, I went to Jeter's last game ever in Fenway. They were selling Jeter shirts and jerseys at the concessions in Boston. Crazy. Yeah. And yo, props to Boston fans. They gave him a standing O when he left.
I probably do too many.
Which I think Yankee Stadium kind of returned the favor. Hey, let's go. First strikeout for Heel. Another 1-2-3 inning. That's huge.
1-2-3 inning for Luis Heel.
And here comes the third. But what I was saying was, I think we kind of repaid, if I remember correctly, that dude a little bit the next year when Big Papi retired. I think we gave him not like the loudest ovation of all time, but I think he got a little respect from Yankee Stadium in 2016. All right, Trevino Cabrera top. Gotta freaking score, man. Gotta score. Heel's doing his job so far, that's for sure. 2 scoreless innings so far. Trading zeros with Burns, but hopefully we can do something off Burns now and get on the board. Let me refresh this. Oh, they got Verlander pitching for Houston tonight, which he's been back. It's been a couple starts for him, right? Yeah, shitty loss for the Knicks last night. What do you mean, why is it blurry, bro? Come on. Love my sister, but like, text me during the Yankee game. That's, again, I don't care if Elvis Presley texts me during the Yankee game. That shit ain't getting answered right now. I mean, if I take the lead, I'll answer anybody. All right. What up, guys? Pitchers duel today. I mean, yo, at the very least, you know what's happening on Baltimore's end, right? Average train. Nah, I ain't gonna try to get all negative or nothing. I mean, I definitely have faith that we're gonna score. Just kind of gotta get that first run on the board for me to get excited about this offense. Because right now, man, I mean, what is it? 6 strikeouts and 7 batters or something? Prime is the worst thing to ever exist. I mean, once you're on, Nicholas, I don't mind it. Like, I think Prime, the picture actually looks somehow better than the S Network, even though it's all from the same source. So maybe I'm just dreaming that when I say it. But like the broadcast itself of Prime is fine. Like once you're on it, you're signed in, all that, you're good to go. But it is annoying that you have to deal with it in the first place. Time to score some runs. Let's go, Yankees. Hell yeah, Tyler. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, what is Stan saying? Boo heel? Boo heel? What are you talking about? Oh, do I got to boo with the Stan guy? Stan, are you a fucking bastard? Is this Stan guy annoying? Let me know. Prime stinks. Plus MLB Network showing Colorado versus Miami. Yikes. Yeah. Well, the thing with Prime, I'm pretty sure, unless you're outside of the country, it's exclusive to, like, they get the exclusive rights. So no other, it won't be broadcast on any other network. All right, here we go. Let's go, chat.
In a future game.
No, we need the negative energy. Okay. It helps. All right. I take your guys' word for it. Appreciate having the audio. Got to watch the O's broadcast. I got you more.
5 strikeouts in 2 innings. And he allowed 1 single.
Thank God for Dan in this live stream. Thanks, Tim. My pleasure, Mike. My pleasure.
But he hit it very hard.
Crazy says a kickstand. I'm going to keep my eye on it, Crazy. If somebody else says it too, I'll. Because right now it's a 50-50 split. One guy says keep and one guy says no. But I'll keep my eye on it.
Trevino, 13 for his last 32.
All right, let's go, Trevino. He's been one of the Yankees' better hitters as of late. And as of late, being a good, like, week or two. A couple weeks, he's been good.
Swung the bat extremely well.
Shutting me up.
Back to his, like, 22 when he was really productive and a great defensive catcher as well.
Ground ball left side. Routine. That throw? Nope. How tall is Mountcastle? He's probably good, like 6'4", 6'3", 6'4". D says, I just don't understand the streaming services changes every game. You have to pay for each membership. It's wild. Yeah, I mean, to some degree, I get it. Like, I mean, it depends. Because growing up, that was even a thing, too, where, like, some games would be on Fox. Some games would be on ESPN. But now it has gotten ridiculous. I mean, you got Prime. You got Apple TV. Sometimes you have Peacock as well. I mean, if you were a fan that wants to watch every single Yankee game, which is not that crazy, we do it.
For every game.
You got to have Fox, ESPN, Peacock, Apple TV. That's 5. That's pretty much 5 different services. I mean, unless you have cable, you could bang out 3 of them with ESPN, Fox, and Yes. But say you're someone that doesn't have cable, which is a lot of people nowadays. 5 services you got to separately pay for. None of which are bundled, by the way. It's not like, how like Hulu and ESPN Plus are one thing. Like, hey, base hit for Waldo. Let's go.
No, I did not.
But yeah, I hear you, D. I definitely hear you.
How much video did you watch?
Not a lot, really. Not a lot. A little bit, but not a lot. I was I believed in more of a zen.
Brian says streaming ruined TV. I will die on that hill. You know what I'm glad they're bringing back, though, Brian? At least Disney Plus is doing it. And a lot of people, they were outraged at this. They're bringing back channels where, like, you can just turn on Disney Plus or, like, put the channels on and it'll just be constantly playing something how TV used to be. And a lot of people are saying, like, they're like, what the hell, streaming really is just turning back to TV, which you're not wrong in terms of, again, talk about all these packages you have to pay for. It does cost equivalent, if not more, than what you're paying for cable. I agree with you on that. Channels, though, were never what's wrong with TV. So I'm glad streaming services are starting to do channels, at least Disney Plus is.
Oh, yeah.
But,
video numbers.
Dude, if not for this right here, I would be... Now, I watch on my computers because I got to record the game anyway, so I got to stream going here, recording on both ends. My ideal watch is 100% on cable.
He hits sliders well.
But we have, like, here at my parents' house, we got, like, DirecTV streaming cable, so it's still a streaming service, really. So it's not up to the second the way normal cable is, because the fastest feed you will get, at least when watching sports, is cable. The cable network is the quickest feed possible outside of the radio, but just talking about the broadcast. Normally, I always go for cable.
I had a catcher like Joe. I knew he had me covered.
And honestly, sports aside, I love cable. Like, just, again, having channels to flip through is the best. Come on, Bolt. Good eye. Inside. And no, from a general standpoint with sports, cable was awesome. Because, like, yesterday, for example, the Knicks are on, right? I mean, if you want to flip through Yankees game and Knicks game, you're doing that through streaming. I mean, it's like, click this button, navigate, blah, 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 blah. It takes at least a minute. Whereas, I mean, shit, little TV button, you just have the last button, go back and forth. 2 seconds, you can flip through channels. 3-0 on Volp. Come on. So, yeah, Burns' command is definitely not great today, which is good. Will the Yankees capitalize? And by capitalize, I'm requesting something as simple as, Volpe, don't swing like a jackass right now. You got a 3-0 count. Try to work a walk. Get on base. Get on base for Soto. Volpe getting on here would be huge. Absolutely huge, chat. Come on. Strike.
You know, he's pretty slow to the plate. I think that's why he probably throws over so much. And to me,
I don't blame you, Sam.
not gonna have much of
Sam
a-
says, when the Yankees started making it impossible for fans in New York/NJ to watch the games without cable, I found myself a free stream. I'm not paying $100 for cable just to watch baseball. I don't blame you, Sam. I don't blame you. And the big problem with that, ultimately, Sam, is the blackouts with MLB TV.
I mean, it's hard to say
I would defend against, like,
that he doesn't.
and I don't really give a shit. I mean, I'm not going to roast anybody for illegally streaming. I do it myself. But, like, if you could just get MLB TV, pay the $25 a month to watch every one of your team's games without any blackout problems, it's like, yo, just do that. I mean, you're going to get better quality, and so it makes sense. But until the blackouts go away, how could MLB or anybody blame somebody for watching a game on a legal stream? Again, I do it all the time. Let's go, Volt. What the hell? That was a really slow.
High fly ball.
Damn, man. Volpe hit that kind of well. That sucks.
Mullins makes the play. Heading back is Cabrera.
That kind of stinks. One of the better swings we've seen Volpe take
Joe
lately,
Alvarez
outside of the
was
through and shot in
the
Milwaukee.
hitting coach.
Come on, Soto. Please just give me a 2-run shot, dude. Holy crap, would that go huge.
Little guys stay out of the air and center.
How much is MLB TV? I think it's, last time I checked, Jose, it's like $25 a month. But again, if you're in this area, that's just getting blacked out. Like, I live in central New Jersey, right? That's why I got to use a VPN. I got to use a VPN because otherwise it's all blacked out on MLB TV. Come on, Soto.
Coney, you told me a stat about Soto. What is he on the first pitch?
Soto on the year, you think of him as, an on-base machine, working the count, but on the first pitch, he's 10 for 19 on the year with 2 home runs. So if he likes what he sees, he turns it loose.
Nope. Good eye.
The thing he does so well, too, is if he gets 2 strikes on him, there's no panic. No. He always fights back.
Let's go, Soto. Come on. 1-1.
But the notion that he's up there looking for a walk is really, it's not true.
He just doesn't swing the balls.
Because he will be aggressive on a pitch that he likes and has done damage.
Let's go, Soto. Come on. Ball and a strike. Big pitch here. Let's go. Big AB. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
96 right by
He
him.
has that reputation. If you throw it in the zone, he's going to do damage. So pitchers nitpick, and he gets himself in good counts. I hope that didn't bother him.
It looks like it did.
Kind of funny a little bit.
All right, hopefully Soto's okay. He's kind of doing this a little bit.
Shaking his left arm.
That's not good.
Now back in the box.
I ain't going to panic about that, though. Soto's a trooper. Come on, Soto. Hopefully this swing is okay.
Runner goes.
Good eye.
Throw to second.
Safe. Attaboy, Waldo. Okay. Nice little stolen base for Waldo. Soto can get a hit here, as we know. Just give me a single, and that could score Waldo.
You can see that's the Yankees plan against Burns.
Steal.
But
I like
you
that.
got to get on base.
Yeah, he gets a really good jump. Burns.
Yeah, Burns definitely has a slow delivery to the plate.
Much of a chance. He's a pretty good thrower, but you're not.
That's why I was kind of like, whoa, what was that before? Because it literally looked like he was pitching in slow motion.
Thrown out, Soto leads off the next inning with nobody out, and that's not such a bad thing either.
Soto hitting .455 this year with runners in scoring position.
Come on, Soto. Just a single. Just a single. Just like the first inning. Come on. 2-2. God, is this a huge pitch. Here we go. Out of the way. Okay. Okay.
Still 2-2.
Let's go, chat.
That's fantastic.
Let's go.
Coverage. I mean, that almost looked like it
Was a nice steal for sure. Again, Soto just got to get a single, man, and that one run we can get here would be huge. So the 8th stolen bases that Burns has allowed this year tie for the most in the American League. So he definitely allows a lot of stolen bases, which makes sense. Washington, nice 3-2.
3-2.
Which, dude, I mean, this is kind of, I feel like probably for a good amount of you guys too. This is kind of a first for me. This is probably the first time I've watched a full Corbin Burns start, unless he has faced the Yankees before. Which, looking at the at-bats some of these guys have had against him, which is not many, or at all. I think if I check, like hardly anybody had at-bats against him. I don't know if we faced him before.
The payoff.
Good AB, Soto. Good AB. All right, so a couple swings now for Soto. He hasn't been grimacing about his left arm, which is good. Come on. Burns at 52 pitches, so they have made him throw almost 20 again this inning. Not bad.
Cabrera's at second.
Let's go, Soto, please. Nice little single, man. That's all I need. Just give me a single.
Corbin Burns.
3-2.
And the pitch.
Got him up the middle. Damn it, right in the stupid-ass fucking shift, bro.
And he gets Soto.
Remember when we thought that was going to be banned? Remember when that was supposed to be banned, the shift?
One man left on base. We go to the bottom of the
Fraudulent ass rule, bro. But hey, it is the rule. Both sides use it. It's whatever. I'm just frustrated. That sucks. But at the least, we did get Soto's or Burns' pitch count in the 50s. But god damn. Good AB by Soto. Just would have liked to score there. All right, heel. Same old thing, man. Trade zeros. Trade zeros. Yeah. I didn't know why I got excited over that shit, bro. I mean, I should have known that was right into the shift. Ooh. One sec, chat. Just gonna refresh my feed real quick. Because my VPN is a little bit more of a nuisance today. Because in order to watch Amazon Prime games on MLB TV, you gotta set your shit to outside the country. So I'm technically in Japan right now. Lovely country. Never been, but I'm sure it's lovely. Home of Masaru Tanaka. They must got some good things going on. And I'm gonna see what you guys have to say in just a second here. So any thoughts? Go ahead and fire them away. Gotta get this up. Come on. All right. Nicking around says, I just can't get into this team, man. I have no faith at all right now. I don't hear you on that, man. I mean, yo, Dan, that one guy asked about an update on DJ. And then I'm responding to the other comment. Yeah, DJ, he, let's see. Hasn't resumed baseball activities yet, but he's reportedly feeling great. Boone says the hope is he ramps up for a few days before he starts a rehab assignment. So, still kind of vague on that front, but he's doing well. And again, there was no fracture, no refracture on his foot. So, but nah, man. I mean, I can't say that I can't get into this team or I have no faith because like when they scored 15 runs back to back against Milwaukee, I was on top of the world. So I mean, right now again, it appears they're in a little bit of a lull. But it's like, say Aaron Judge leads off the inning with a solo shot, I'm freaking out. I'm like, let's go. I love this team, So it's just, Max says, this team is definitely better than last year, for sure. But the inconsistency is killing me. Yeah, man. And again, don't discount the loss of Verdugo. But still, with that said, they cannot be looking this bad without him. So, I hear you, man. Rich S says, if we can get to their pen early, we'll be in a good position at least. Hill needs to lock it down. Yeah, which so far Hill's doing his job. But how long is that going to continue? Hopefully the whole game, the way Burns is looking, or at least the way the Yankees hitter's looking against Burns. I don't think Burns is looking amazing at all. But yeah, the one somewhat positive so far offensively is that Burns' pitch count through 3 is at 53. So that's not a low pitch count. Not incredibly high either, but you're right. Hopefully just got to get to the bullpen. Any bullpen pieces back? Not just yet, Umar, but or Amar. But Birdie's getting close to coming back. Canely we talked about yesterday. He's doing a live BP soon, if not already. So reinforcements are on their way. First one back to expect would be Nick Birdie, who I would say he'll probably return next week, would be my guess. At some point next week.
Were you hitting when that happened? I was bunting. Shattered. Adley Hammaker ran a fastball in on.
Let's go, heel 2-2.
My pinky. Came back the next year and won 20 games.
Hell yeah, David.
Did you thank him?
No, I wanted to find
Ground ball foul. Refreshing this feed now.
2-2 on Mullins. We're in the bottom of the third.
But yeah, I mean, dude, like I love this team. Like they're frustrating the shit out of me.
6 up, 6 down so far against Heel.
Because I can't all of a sudden like backtrack and be like, oh, I hate this team. I'm not into them. When like, I mean, how were we all feeling against when we were playing Houston? Still the same guys, just the same guys that are struggling a little bit so far this series. The pitching staff, starting pitching wise, has been great. A lot of likable dudes. An offense that ultimately should be pretty damn good when all's said and done.
Third base side, long run for Oswald.
I'll tell you though,
Over the screen.
I do look forward to Jason coming back. Which, you know, if you're new here, that may sound like, yo, that's not a hot take, obviously, but ooh, Cone pissed. But like, we still don't know what Giancarlo Stanton is.
Remember, AJ talked about
And if Dominguez gives us anything close to what he was last year by the time he's healthy and all rehab ready to go, I mean, that is a significant boost to look forward to for this offense. Which he's starting rehab games in a couple weeks, remember. Still a whiles away from back to the big leagues, remember. At least in my opinion, they'll give him a good amount of time to rehab, possibly up to a month, but even if that's the case, he'll be back by sometime in July. Nice, big out. And by the way, in terms of the Yankees offense, inconsistent for sure, but like, not saying anybody was even saying this. Some people will on Twitter and such that like, oh, this offense is just as bad as 2023. I mean, that's just not true. They're third in the American League in runs scored. Third in the American League in runs scored. As well as first in on-base percentage, fourth in OPS. So, I mean, they're significantly improved. And they're not a bad offense by any means. It's just they're definitely inconsistent for sure. Absolutely. Which pisses me the fuck off.
This guy was having a monster AAA year. He had 10 and 30 in 21 games.
Pop out, foul out. Well, yeah, same shit, Horton. It was a pop up.
Led the league in total bases and runs.
Remember last year when they said reinforcements have arrived and it was Stanton and Donaldson? I do remember that, Brian. And I was among that crowd, yo. I was so hyped. Which, dude, not defending the roster construction of 2023. If Judge doesn't go down, and Rizzo, I mean, really just judging himself. If he doesn't go down in LA, but also with Rizzo and his concussion, the Yankees would make the playoffs last year. I'm certain of that. They would have gotten bounced in the first round, but it would have made the playoffs.
Don't talk about moving that wall back, David.
But that's not an excuse. And it won't be an excuse this year if something happens. I mean, if Judge goes down or Soto goes down, same with like I'm saying about Verdugo being gone for this series. It's not an excuse to put up a pathetic performance offensively.
No, I didn't get anything.
Nicking around says, beginning of the season was great, yeah. Base hit to right field. But the shutouts are slowly wearing me down. Even if this team was hitting in a run or two in them games, I'd be feeling better. No, I do. The shutouts are definitely frustrating, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm there with you, dude. Absolutely. But
yeah, this just looks like a changeup that
I think what we're witnessing right now is the worst we'll see of this offense. And again, it's an offense that is third in the American League in runs scored, first in on-base percentage, fourth in OPS. So they're not a bad offense. They're just so far a very inconsistent offense, which one might argue is just as bad. And I don't think I would really disagree too hard on that because come playoffs, that shit doesn't play. Not at all. And the main thing is the same old. Got to get Judge going. Got to get Gleyber going. Rizzo's got to keep hitting. Brian says, Dan, what do you think of moving on from the core three, Rizzo, Stanton, and Torres, inject some young blood, Dominguez, Jones, etc.? Well, I mean, I never really looked at Rizzo and Stanton as a core three, but I get what you're saying. Rizzo will be interesting because he's got a club option after this year. And I talked about it before, but he's at least entering this game. What was his WRC plus? 115? I think if Rizzo is healthy the whole way, finishes the year with a 115 WRC plus, which still might be a long shot. I mean, we talked about this a couple days ago, but before that Milwaukee series, his season was looking horrible. Negative WAR, negative WRC plus, OBP below 300. And then he, player of the week, turned his season around. If he finishes around that, a 115 WRC plus is a, for the most part, productive offensive player. I think the Yankees pick his option up. Stanton, though, Stanton is... We will see. The jury is still very much out on Stanton about what he's going to be for this team this year. Now, so far, he's been pretty solid. Not great. Has looked lost at times. It also has looked really good and been productive at times. Gleyber, who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? But don't worry about, like you say, inject some young blood, Dominguez and Jones. I mean, no matter what, those guys are going to be a part of this team in the future. Jason, as soon as this summer, obviously. Spencer, I'm not so sure about this year. But they're coming no matter what.
The emergence of Westberg.
But we'll see, man. We'll see what it's still. I have no idea what Rizzo's going to be the rest of the year. Stanton, I'm not all that sure. Although both have showed promise at points this year. Much more Stanton than Rizzo. Again, Rizzo has been the last week of playing well. Stanton's been pretty consistently solid. The last week or so, he's kind of slumping. I mean, he had that 3-run shot in Milwaukee, but it was off position players. So let's go heel 2-2.
Play third, Mateo will play second, or Arias will play third, and Westberg will play second. So Westberg's the guy that's always in there.
Come on, heel, big pitch. 9-hitter, let's go. Ball outside. Can't walk the 9-hitter, absolutely not. Cannot walk the 9-hitter. Definitely, Sam, we do need this game.
Yep. He's had some good years with the Orioles. Last year he had a strange year where he was like unbelievable in the first month and then really struggled after that.
You're kidding, Johnny. Nice heel. Let's go. Fastball up. Got him. Big out. Johnny says, yo, Dan, for all seriousness, have you seen Baltimore's petty post on X? They have the fly ball from Monday's game with Waldo and Kay. We said 3 years ago that's a tie game. You're kidding. Bro, they are. Dude, they're a fucking joke, man. I mean, I saw something, not that, but I saw something they posted. I'm not into that whole, like, cute social media crap, bro. In terms of acting like that, and especially social, I think sports admins have gotten out of control in general. A lot of them are insufferable, man. And some of my teams, too, like, even some of the things like the Jets will post. It's like, bro, like, what are we doing, man? Like, this isn't a personal account. This is not, like, this represents a baseball team, a professional organization.
Kind of the best players we've seen.
That's whack. That's stupid as hell. Heel pitch count, it's, let me check on here. It's not 49. Ground ball right side, huge. Get one! You gotta get him. You gotta get him. Attaboy. I said attaboy Hill. Heel. That's big. So he's gotten Gunnar Henderson out twice now. That's big. And now scores through 3. That's huge. Heel's doing his job so far, man. Heel is doing his job so far. So 49 pitches through 3. Pretty okay on that front. And, yeah. What do we got offense-wise? Who's coming up? Judge Stan Rizzo, for the love of God, somebody hit a home run. Please. What up, education? Honestly, I just haven't noticed one of your messages in particular, but I'm not, like, ignoring you or nothing. Yeah, that shit's nuts with Baltimore's account. They can screw off. Dude, the ballpark's horrible, man. It's absolutely brutal. Bat's got to wake up. Yeah, now's the time. Education says, I'm on the worst streak in betting right now. I just placed a live bet on the Reds money line, and right after I bet it, the pitcher walks 3 runners and gives up a homer for a grand slam. Education, I think we got that in common, bro. That sounds like a play-by-play of how my betting life works. Now, I usually just bet on football, because baseball, I bet to kind of like make myself get more invested into the game. Like sometimes I more so will bet on stuff I'm not that interested in, like football games outside the Jets, although I'll bet on them too. Or like if I were to bet on baseball, it wouldn't be the Yankees. I don't need anything else to get further invested, right? But for football, to make every game exciting, I'll bet. And I usually end up coming on the wrong side of that. But, hey, hope it gets better for you, bro. Yeah, decent advice by Sam. Maybe take a break from betting. Education. 3, 4, 5, yep. Judge Stanton Rizzo. I still can't believe I messed up my pregame yesterday, bro. That was bad. That was bad. I had Rizzo batting cleanup, not Stanton. But we move on. Heel when he's hot is my favorite player on the team. He gets the command down. Damn, he's going to be insane. He's got the command today. Absolutely, Brian. I would say you can't really dispute that outside of Garrett Cole, Heel's got the best stuff of any starter on the team. I mean, without question. Subscribing now. Hell yeah, education. Appreciate that. The actual park might be bad, but I like Camden Yards, though. LOL. Yeah, 100% BC. Camden Yards is a nice park. And I got to say the same thing we say about Yankee Stadium all the time, and it's true. I mean, both teams are playing in the same park right now. So it's not like the Orioles push that shit back and we're up at bat. It's not an excuse not to, for this team not to score. But is it frustrating? Is it stupid they push it back that far? Yes. But all right, here we go. 3, 4, 5. Judge, Stanton, and Rizzo. Come on, Cat, let's go. Give me something here. What do you say? Can we swing at that shit, bro? Like, right down the middle. Come on, Cap.
Adam Beck would drive John Sterling nuts. He takes so long to make a strike call.
Good eye.
And John would
1-1. Come on, Cap.
And then he would say, I'm a rhythm broadcaster. He's doing my rhythm.
I love K's impression of Sterling. Let's go, Cap. Come on. Let's go. Ball to strike. Locked in now, baby.
You would hear it if you were the catcher or the pitcher. You just wouldn't see it.
Ground ball. Damn it.
Urias.
One dead.
Yeah, it's hard to hear Tim shout through 50,000 people at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, but we would hear him, so it never bothered us. But the fans and the broadcasters never knew what he was doing, and seemed to bother John.
He must have loved Frank Poley then.
Let's go, Stan.
Get
a hold of one.
Quick call. Frank Poley.
Now, here's one of the few guys that can someone over that wall and left. Judge obviously being one of them, too. Maybe even Soto from the even the left side of the box, possibly, but just give me something here, Stan. I have no problem with a little solo shot.
Yeah, you remember Dutch Renners?
Give me a good, powerful swing, bro. Come on.
It was almost like in that movie with Leslie
Nielsen?
Yeah.
Naked Gun?
Ah.
Popped up.
Oh, come on. 2 quick outs. This is hard, man. This sucks. This just sucks.
You tell him, Doug, that's not a strike. And he'd say, that's a hard
Yeah, Stan's gone. Peace out, motherfucker. See ya. Stan is gone, chat.
As catcher, you really got to know the umpires, and you could have some good relationships with them. And
come on, Riz.
Sometimes not so good.
Well, Ken Singleton used to talk about
Which retired ball player would you have loved to see? Cliche-ass answer here, Obi-Wan, but Babe Ruth. I really thought Judge had broke out of that slump. I mean, he's definitely in a better spot than he was, but is he fully there? Maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think Doug
But
would ever tell you.
we'll see how the rest of this game goes. But so far this series, not a good one for Judge. Definitely not. Not a good one for anybody.
What he was doing back there.
Judge, Stanton, Rizzo. I mean, Soto's played well. What else is new? G'day, Riz.
you guys are too young to have played the game that Ron Luciano umpired.
Now, Rizzo, I like to think, is taking significant steps towards being back. Because, I mean, unlike some of those homers against Oakland, his 2 shots in Milwaukee were bombs. So, like let's get going here, Riz. Come on. Like, Rizzo should crush that pitch. Like, that shit should have been driven over the wall and right on a Utah street. Fouled away.
First base, I used to love when he calls out. He put his thumbs in like his belt loops and just kind of give a look. He wouldn't take his
Come on,
hand,
Riz.
Safe or out.
And my feed pauses. That's great.
Rizzo's fought off some tough pitches here. Burns is locked in right now.
He really hasn't made too many mistakes tonight. I mean, he's been really, really good. Just got to try to wear him down. That's all you can do.
Good eye. 2-2.
This is one of those games, if you're Luis Heel, and I'm not sure he thinks this way, but I certainly did. And the notion that you're not worried about who the opposing starter is, you're just facing the opposing lineup, is not true. When you see a pitcher dealing like this, you know there's little margin for error on your side when you're out there.
2-2. All right, good AB, Riz.
How long did it take you as a pitcher to realize I can just do my thing?
Who, me, Jason? No, my grandfather's not Jake Cutler from the Bears.
I did worry.
Oh, you're talking about... Oh, Brian. I was like, yo, what?
So to speak, but when you see
Who's better, Tatis or Judge? Judge.
He is, then you take note.
Heel's pitch count is 49. 2-2. Good eye. Okay.
Usually that
Good shit, Riz. Come on.
leads to walks.
So now Burns is up to 65.
Which
still, I mean, nothing crazy. Not a low pitch count, but also not incredibly high. Time. It is a good at bat. Just hopefully it ends well. Jason says, you don't think their ballpark is an unfair advantage since all their home run hitters bat from the left side? See, I can't say that, bro, because then what that's the same for us with the short porch, which is a complete rift. All right, well, good at bat. Rizzo hit the ball hard, but nothing to show for it. All right, on the bottom of the fourth. It's the same thing we said about Yankee Stadium. You know, I mean, what we're supposed to do, and we're finally, you know, this year they did finally build our lineup around left-handed hitters for us too in Yankee Stadium. So nothing wrong with that in the O's end. And again, like both teams playing in the same ballpark, it's just annoying. It's just annoying, and I will say it's much more like anybody who says anything about the short porch has to be twice as pissed off about the wall in left field. I mean, it's way more egregious than the short porch in my opinion. Way more funky looking, way more out of the ordinary. I mean, nobody has a wall that deep out there on left. Nobody. And they did it. The reason why they did it, this is, you know, confirmed, was because they had a lot of pitchers coming up and they wanted to develop them without having such a homer-prone wall out there on left, which I get that to a degree. But holy shit, man, you basically took away the possibility of hitting a home run to left. But yeah. All right, so far through four, all scoreless. At-bats have not looked great for the most part. Fortunately, Luis Seal has looked pretty great. And if he can keep this up, keep trading zeros, maybe we'll have a shot. Which, bro, I'm not entertaining losing this game. Not even I can't even think about it. This shit, in terms of a May series regular season, is the most backs against the wall you can get. They gotta win. This is important. You guys are the best, by the way. Thank you guys for being here again for some May baseball. I am glad it's May. I'm glad it's May. I want to start with May on the right foot. Who do I think will have the most home runs this season, Navari? Judge. I think Judge will. Hey, name that Yank. 83 to 85. Oh, these are so hard, man. They really go back with these name that Yanks. Wait, that's not Ken Singleton. 83 to 85.
I think so.
So that's after Reggie too. I wish they'd give us a position. That would be cool. Any guesses? Eat some nuggets today, Dan? I did not have any nuggets, Jordan, but I did have I got a really weird meal from Wawa. They have these like grilled chicken breasts they're doing now, which is awesome. I just did that over mashed potatoes before the gym, just to get like some carbs and protein in. Couple protein shakes, some munchkins this morning. I've really been on the munchkin vibe like every single day, which isn't that uncommon. But like sometimes I will take breaks. I'll go a day or two without getting it, but this whole week so far I've had 25 munchkins to start my day out. Not the whole box, but I do order the whole box. That sounded weird. I do order 25. Me and my dad kind of share them though. I'm away home from Dunkin'. I'll have like 7 or 8, maybe 10. There's 60 calories each, so 600 calorie breakfast, whatever. And then when I get home, by that time I'm already done. I just hand it off to my dad.
Can't argue with what he's doing.
Popped them up. Out of play. Facts, Sam. It's May already. We're going to be blinking. Christmas songs going to be playing. Yeah, it's nuts. Time's freaking flying. I mean, just look at the game it is. Like, it's game 32 of the season already. Opening day was over a month ago now. Post-game meal tonight? Not sure, Jordan. Nice! Dude, that fastball up plays for Heel big time. So he's done what? He's now Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman are combined 0 for 4 so far tonight. Yeah, that shit zipped. Rutschman pissed. Yeah, I can't even think about my post-game meal tonight, Jordan. Not yet. I got to see what happens with this game. Right now, honestly, it feels like my whole life depends on this game, chat.
That's how you get him to chase up and out.
Not like on some weird shit. I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm going to do next is my point. Like, I need to see this win. Johnny says, Wawa's the shit. I wish we had some here in upstate New York. I'm surprised you guys don't. Like, they do expand like crazy. I feel like at some point you guys probably will in upstate.
The difference coming to Baltimore is met for O'Hearn.
But maybe not. Because there's really not many in New York in general, though, I guess, right, Brian? Or Johnny? I'll read your comment in 1 second, Brian. The 2-0. Popped him up. That fastball up, man, is really playing. I just hope he doesn't get burned on one of those, because the way it's looking right now, a 1-0 lead could dig our graves. Brian says, bro, I was surprised when I left the Northeast. No one calls them munchkins. Yes, I know. Duncan calls them that, but it's all donut hole. But all donut holes are munchkins. They don't call them. Yeah, dude, I know what you mean. Dude, so like, you know how Entenmann's has their like they sell their boxes of what's called Pop'ems? Those I call munchkins. Anything of that, like anything. Yeah, a donut hole to me is a munchkin. That is weird. Now, Brian, they'll call, like, when they go to Dunkin' and get an order of munchkins, they'll call those munchkins, right? Because if not, that's a little whack. Am I going to any games this year? Well, I went to the home opener. I'll probably try to get out to Yankees Dodgers in June. But we'll see. Probably not any in May, though. Reminder, if you're going to any games or any event, there's over 70,000 on SeatGeek. Use code YANKSAV. $20 off your first purchase. Let's go, Heel. Come on. Heel looks so dialed in right now. My only real concern is him giving up the long ball. Because his fastball's playing, but God forbid they sit on that shit and launch him out of the park. That could do us in. But Heel is definitely looking good so far. Let's go, chat. 1 and 2.
Ortiz,
Same pitch.
just missed.
Well, I like this battery. I like this match.
Timbits? What the hell is that, Michael?
And Heel right here. Trevino so good with framing.
I love coffee, though. Yeah. No, you're right, crazy man. The pitching has been good. Even the bullpen, like at times. Nice Heel. Let's go. Another K. That's a nasty changeup, bro. An inside circle change to righty. Love that. Yeah, pitching's been good. Pitching's been good. Bullpen too hasn't been bad. No, they've had times where they've blown games, and they're definitely in a weaker state than you'd like them to be. But even the bullpen has been okay. Rotation's been great. So Heel so far, 4 innings, 1 hit, no earned, no walks, 4 Ks. I mean, that's beautiful for Luis Heel, especially the no walks and obviously the scoreless 4. I mean, he's doing his job. Time for the offense to do their job. And speaking of, who do we got coming up? Gleyber, Grisham, Trevino. Let's get something going, bro. Again, I don't care how you do it. Like, it can be the sloppiest win of all time. Make something happen. Heel's fun to watch when he's on, man. Absolutely, Joey. Now, before I said, I think Heel definitely has, in my opinion, the second best stuff on the Yankees staff next to Garrett Cole. But in terms of just fun to watch when he's on, Heel might be number 1 most exciting guy to watch the mound when he's doing well. Drinking the Starbucks, smoking. Dude, I just go Dunkin' cold brew, oat milk, no sugar. Do I know where the bullpen ranks in the league so far? I'll look into it, Umar, but I'm not exactly sure. I know they technically rank towards the top, ERA-wise. What up, Matt? Talking fine. Teeth issues okay. Yeah, my tooth feels 100% better, bro. I feel really good today. I'm all locked in. Everything on my front is good to go. I just need this team or this offense to do its job. And then I'll be chilling, yo. But as for the tooth, thank you for asking, Matt. You're the man. Doing good. Damn, Heel's raking. I was going to pick him up in fantasy, but I was scared of the matchup. He's proved me wrong. Yeah. Dude, again, Heel's done his job. Heel has definitely done his job. Wegmans, yeah. I know Wegmans Jam. I've never been there, but you're right. Nicholas says, I think you've kind of forgotten how electric Garrett Cole can be. I mean, listen, I won't go back and forth and be like, oh, Cole when he's on, which is almost all the time, is more of fun watch than Luis Heel. Yeah, I mean, listen, Cole's freaking awesome. But maybe just because Heel is an up-and-comer right now, when he's on, he's electric. Cole is just so impressively great on a consistent basis that there's a reason the guy's going to be in the Hall of Fame one day. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just going biased off a young pitcher, a young foreign pitcher, gassing up the strike zone with the 97-mile-an-hour heat. Regardless, I think we can agree he's fun to watch when he's on. I keep saying on. I got to stop saying that. Repetitive. All right, here we go.
Very sharp tonight, filling up the strike zone. He's got his usual electric fastball.
Gleyber, Grisham, Verdugo. Let's go, chat. Let's go.
And it's time for the 4th inning recap.
Right, Golden. No, that's the thing that's kind of annoying in general, I think. So Golden says, and here's Gleyber. Blue says he went. Probably didn't. Golden says, the funny thing is, it's not like Baltimore's even bad and that good this series. The Yankees are just so much worse before. Absolutely. And I think that goes in general. I don't think the Orioles, I mean, you can say their pitching staff's been good, but I think that's more of a statement on our offense. Baltimore's not wowed me at all this series. That's why I said yesterday, after game 1, where some Yankee beat writer, which is fine, it's whatever, but they put out Baltimore showed they're going to be a serious threat, or they proved how legit of a threat they're going to be this year with that game 1 win. It's I don't think so. I mean, obviously they beat us, and so far they have the upper hand. It's up 2-0, but I don't think they've wowed us by any means. We know they're a good team. I'm not taking that away from them. But Baltimore, I don't know about you guys, has not wowed me at all this series. I've been wowed by how much this offense has stunk.
Just buzzsaws and their high spin.
The Yankees offense,
velocity,
obviously.
Tight movement.
Come on, Glebes. Ground ball. Oh, right to third. Come on, man.
1 down.
Nicholas says this is his best start so far as a Yankee for Heel, in my opinion. Well, it's on its way to being in contention for that, but right now I definitely go with his start against the Rays at home a couple weeks ago. What was that, a Sunday game, afternoon game? He was dialed in. That was might be the best any Yankee pitcher has looked this year, including the Verdone starts against Miami and Milwaukee, and Nestor's had a couple good starts. I mean, for the most part, the whole season, the rotation has been good. I think Heel's 6 innings that he had against Tampa Bay a couple weeks ago, that's probably the best Yankee pitcher's looked all season.
Absolutely.
And he does that very well.
It's Greg Maddux will tell you what's coming. And paint it.
Wells and Navarez talking. Navarez is they brought up another catcher for when Verdugo went down. And I definitely just smacked my lips a little bit on the mic. I apologize. I won't do that again. Let's go, Grish. Come on. Already in the top of the 5th. Thank God Heel has not given up a run yet, man. Thank God. Burns seems like he'd be a nice guy. So far, a lot of times when pitchers do well, they just have these mannerisms that'll make me just automatically hate you. I just can't stand showboating really from anybody when it's unnecessary and a little too early and premature. Which is a boomer thing for me, I know, 100%. But Burns, I feel like if I was forced to hate an Oriole, Burns wouldn't be it.
September 10th of last year, an all-time classic. Cole and Burns. Cole pitched 7 shutout innings. Burns pitched 8 hitless innings.
Honestly, individual player-wise, for a rival, they probably have the least amount of guys I hate on their team.
But Sal Frelick made an incredible catch, saved the game and the no.
They're still not at the point yet for me like hating the Orioles. I don't even know why I'm talking this right now. Who gives a shit? Let's go, Grish. Come on. Good eye. Oh, no. Hustle. 2 dead.
Let's take a look at
boy, oh boy. Birdie can't get here fast enough. Glaber pissing me off. It'll be interesting, Chris, because, yo, while Birdie's coming back soon, and he's definitely going to be playing somewhere, Waldo's been scuffling too, and I could see a world where the Yankees opt to play Birdie at third base rather than take Glaber out. Because you got to get Glaber going. Now, I'm not against, you know, if Glaber finishes this game bad, looks bad tomorrow, and by the time Birdie comes back, he's like back to fully, you know, he's struggling. Ground ball up the middle, and no, oh, he's in, oh, no, base hit. What the hell? All right, 2-out single for Trevino. I'll take that. So maybe Waldo can do something here. Then if not, we start top for the 6th. But you do got to get Glaber out of his funk. Now again, I'm not against like, I don't know if the term is benching because that's a little more. I don't even care about being harsh. I just don't think that's like a benching to me is like when you're benched. That's like you're no longer a starting player for this team. I think what the Yankees could end up doing, give Glaber a day or 2, and then get him back on his in the lineup. But whichever way you go about it, you got to get Glaber hitting. And Waldo has fallen off. Let's be honest. Like Waldo has really, as he drives one deep right. No way! Is that gone? Dude, that looks kind of foul. Is that definitely gone?
And now they're saying it's gone.
Ow! Get out, ball! Let's go! Fuck yes! Oh, man, just as I was saying it. He's scuffling lately. Shit, bro, you're right. Sit Glaber's ass down. Play John Birdie at second base. Waldo ain't going nowhere. Is that definitely gone, bro? Is that definitely gone? Oh, I hope it's gone.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it, Cone says. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Fuck yes. Let's go. Oh, I gotta refresh this. Goddamn. Boy, was that huge. Waldo, you fucking beast, bro. Holy crap. Boy, was that huge. First pitch. Dude, I thought that shit was foul. But they're saying no doubt that was fair, so word. Let's go, chat. Spam that like button, yo. Holy shit, is that huge.
Keeps it fair, too.
Boy, man. Let's go. Let's win this shit, chat. Let's win this shit. Come on. Let me get this up on Yanks Ave. Let's go. 2-run shot as Waldo Cabrera. 2-0 lead off Corbin Burns. That's baseball, yo. That's baseball. That's how this shit works. All right, let me get this up on Yanks Ave. Let's go. That's why we watch, yo. That's why we watch. You never know what's going to happen. Never know what's going to happen. Bro, Waldo really is just a fucking beast, man. And again, like he has been struggling lately. Entering this game, his WRC plus fell below 100. So he's been, overall this season, a below league average hitter, believe it or not. But shit like that right there, man. That goes a long way. That is a huge home run. Monumentally huge home run, chat. Let's go. All right. I got this up on Yanks Ave. Take it forever. Let's go, chat. I'll see what you guys have to say in just a second.
So let's go Yankee chants trying to be ground up, and let's go O's chants. This place has always been a home away from home for the Yankees. Even in the 90s when the Orioles were a good team, Yankee fans would make the trip south.
Tell you what,
all right.
Because of that bullpen could be an uncomfortable area at times. You hear a few things.
Waldo, you beast, man. What a home run. All right. That's up on Yanks Ave. Got to post it to Facebook, too, but make sure it gets up on Instagram first. Let's go. Let's go. Boy, is that huge, man. Seeing all your guys' messages right now. Everybody's hyped, obviously. Boy, oh boy, yeah, definitely. Sigh of relief. Big time sigh. Now, this game's obviously not over yet. But holy shit, did we ever need a home run, man? And a 2-run shot at that. As Volpe goes down on strikes. That's annoying, but whatever. Whatever, man. Let me get this up on Facebook, too. All right. Dude, let's lock this shit in. Heel, keep doing your thing. Now, bullpen-wise, let's take a look at that, which we're far away from now. I mean, the way Heel's looking, he's at least got another inning, if not 2 more, But pitch count wise, Heel is at 60 pitches through 4. So at the very least, you think he hopefully goes through 5, and then maybe even the 6. But then after that, here's what we're looking at. Here's the updated bullpen budget, courtesy of my guy James Smythe, as always. Pretty much everybody's available. Clay's available. Hamilton's available. Ferguson's available. Victor's available. Luke Weaver probably not, but all good, and he's been looking really good lately. Shout out to him. Santana, Marinaccio. So I mean, dude, if Heel can get us at the very least through 5, let's just say through 6, Holmes for the 9th, Hamilton for the 8th, and then you go either Santana, you some mix of Santana, Ferguson, Gonzalez for the 7th, and then the 6th if you need it. Let's go, chat. Let's do this shit. Let's do this shit, yo. Yep, need good defense, good relief pitching, absolutely. And for Heel to finish this outing off strong. But yeah, who do you think is going to win the World Series? Hey, Navari, Oswaldo Cabrera said to go ahead 2-run home run. Who do you think I'm going to pick to win the World Series this year? The New York motherfucking Yankees. Let's do it. Golden says, I don't trust Ferguson. I don't blame you, bro. He definitely has had some rocky spots so far this season. And his stuff does not look as good as advertised as it was with the Dodgers. But the last couple outings, he's been good. He's definitely improved over his last couple appearances. All right. Volpe upset about that check swing call. I don't know if I saw it, Chris. I was so focused on the wall, those stuff. Woodland Goblin says, why is he still on paternity leave? Like he's the one that gave birth. I mean, yo, paternity leave is the whole thing. I mean, I get it. I was kind of joking with my boy at the gym earlier. I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, how long do you got to be out? Like, just give the kid a kiss in the head and say, peace out. I'll see you in a little bit. But we do know Verdugo is back after today. He's making a flight back home. Or not home, but to Baltimore tonight. Boone says he could be in the lineup tomorrow. I mean, he's just using the word could there, I guess, for safety purpose. I don't know. There's no reason why Verdugo wouldn't be playing tomorrow. So, yeah. Verdugo will be back tomorrow, which, as we talked about on here, the Yankees' offense is definitely missing his bat. Frosty says Yankees should sign Dan. Maybe he's just too good for him. Bro, I don't know what I would do other than maybe hype him up. Christopher says, is this his first kid? Not sure. I mean, it must be, but who knows? I got no problem with paternity leave. I'm just saying we got to get Verdugo back here as soon as possible. But it sounds like he's going to be tomorrow, thank God. Let's do it. All right, come on, Heel. All right, you guys see that bee shit yesterday? That was pretty nuts. And the Rays and Brewers fight. Which, all this stuff we talked about on Baseball Today, which, for those that are just general baseball fans, if you're not watching Baseball Today with Chris Rose and Trevor Plouffe, it's a show I produce, one of my main roles at John Boy. The JM Baseball YouTube channel, it's every day, Monday through Friday. You'd like it. If you're a baseball fan, you'll love it. 25, 30 minutes, clean, crisp show. It's awesome. I'm not just saying that. Like, that's one of the shows, even if I wasn't involved with it, I would watch it. So.
1 for 11 last year. So
shameless plug, I guess. Let's go, Heel. Come on, big inning here.
How many do you throw?
Swing and a miss? No, foul.
Before you feel like it's too many. It's that cat and mouse game that you have to play. I mean, they just really spent with the heater in. I think they broke his bat.
But that's when you find out how much command you have with that changeup. Even if he's looking for it, you can pitch bad to what he's looking for. If you can command it down and get him to chase.
See, now I'm responding to that text from my sister earlier because the Yankees have a 2-0 lead. If you're ever going to text me during a game, be sure the Yankees have the lead. Otherwise, I'm not great at responding.
Into the foul pole as cows are down on strikes.
Let's go, Heel.
5th
K for Heel. 66 pitches, a batter into the 5th.
Into the camera well.
I'm watching that Oswaldo homer again. Let's watch the shit to get away on the stream here.
World Series challenge.
I mean, this is one of the biggest home runs of the season right here, man. Not even kidding. I'd say top 5 biggest home run of the season so far. Am I crazy for that, chat? Might even be top 3. Might be number 1, honestly. Yep, biggest home run of the season. Oswaldo Cabrera just hit. Thoughts? I'm not even kidding, yo. At the very least, it's top 3.
He had to do it.
Let's go, Heel.
Just ran him out there. It was easy to write his name in there.
I said it at the time, and I was still.
Oh, thank you, Navari. Navari says, you are amazing. I'm going to watch you every single day. Thank you.
Greatest world
Stop it.
in the history of the Yankees franchise.
That was like me at 14 when I first discovered Asa Akira on X videos. I was like, what is this? Just kidding. Watching Cowboy bats versus the Red Sox is hilarious. I have not seen that, but I'm sure it is hilarious. Hey, nicking around. How you feeling? I see you're obviously a Knicks fan. How you feeling about tomorrow's game? Which is crazy. It's a 9 o'clock start. Is that right?
It's a great christening.
Which I have no problem with, by the way. I'll be able to watch that game in full because we have a 1 o'clock game tomorrow.
Game that we played at the new Yankees.
And then I'll be kicking it for a little bit. Probably go to the gym after tomorrow's game. And then, yeah, the Knicks at 9. Game 6. How you feeling? How's everybody feeling about that?
11-1. Lost 10-2. I was a little off.
From my casual fan perspective, a little bit nervous.
Here's the home run that Joe.
And they're in Philly tomorrow, right?
2009 World Series.
Knicks got to go hard. Still feeling confident. Knicks, nice. As you should. It's your team.
And that was reviewed, and they said, you know what? It's above the line, a home run.
Evan says, Dan, want to collab with my page, Pinstripe Pantheon, please? I'm not against it, dude. If you want to send me a collab, I'll look at it, and I'll definitely be willing. Although, I don't keep up collabs forever, though. Like, when I do collab, I usually leave it up for, like, maybe a day, and then I get rid of it. So don't be offended when I do that. But, yeah, I'm not against it. Best jerseys in baseball besides the Yankees? Good question, Chris.
Popped up.
You guys know I love... The only thing I can really actually compliment the Oakland A's on still, besides their bullpen and Mason Miller,
And it was over the screen.
their uniforms still go hard. Both their home and I think their away uniforms are actually probably the best road grays in baseball. But, you guys know I like the Kansas City Royals, City Connects. Those are nice. I love the Giants uniforms. I like the Dodgers uniforms. I even like the Detroit Tigers uniforms. I'm a big fan of like the classy jerseys. Like even the A's. The A's is a pretty classy jersey.
5 strikeouts, no walks.
Orioles don't love theirs. Although if I had to pick, their City Connects are okay.
Following the lead too, that's why I like the battery. Trevino's calling.
Sorry, I just gave you like 10 answers. But
That takes pressure off the pitcher. Just
Come on, Heel.
Follow me.
up the middle. Oh, good little single. Just keep it there. Who's on deck? Who's betting 7 for the Orioles?
Second hit.
Oh, Mullins. Mullins bet 7 for him now. Mullins and then Jerstad. Is that how you say it? Jerstad?
Player. He's not only a good hitter, player of the week.
I appreciate you, Jason. Thank you.
Defender that
You're the man, bro.
is shortstop, moved to second, has played some third, can run as well.
Yes. Connor Henderson's getting a lot of the attention.
Yeah.
So, but that guy's
Friday Cincinnati home uniform. I assume Grim Prospect, is that their like their City Connect? Because the Cincinnati City Connect is fire.
As Joe mentioned,
Yep.
AL
D-backs purple is nice. What NL team do I think's gonna make it? I would say, cliche, but Dodgers. I have a Yankees Dodgers World Series. Yeah, the Red Sox pitching has been good, and that's with some injuries. What channel are you talking about, Wesley? For baseball today, it's JM Baseball, but I don't know which one you're talking about. Ooh, John, did you just give me a spoiler? I just saw a double play. Let's go. Is that right?
Right there.
Let's go, heel. John, I swear to God. I swear to God, John. Better not be pulling my buttons here. Oh, wait, you weren't even predicting that. You were probably rooting it into existence, weren't you? But hey, we got Cedric Mullins out. You're all good, John. I see what you're doing now. You were just saying, like, let's get a double play, right? Oh, for Yankees game. It's on Amazon Prime, so if you want to watch either, Amazon Prime Video, or you can do, like, an illegal stream, like Stream East, MLB.66.
Joe, if you were commissioner for
What are my thoughts on Ellie De La Cruz? Christopher, Ellie De La Cruz is a beast.
Yes, I would.
And I hope one day he's wearing pinstripes.
It's always a little bit longer than your finger.
Dog's almost got 20 stolen bases already, and it's the first day of May. I can check the box score right now. He probably has reached 20.
It's like 6 inches difference.
Last time I checked, I think he was at 18, like yesterday or something.
And it's hard to get your hand in there. I tried to put my hand in one. I was like, man, I don't like this.
Come on, heel. Big AB here. Pop him up. Dude, that fastball plays so hard. Is that in play? Waldo, what do you say? What do you say, Waldo? He says he's got it. Let's go. 5 scoreless innings for heel so far. Let's go, Chad. By no means is this shit done yet. We got a lot of baseball left. But Heel has done his job and then some, man. Now, he's probably back out there for the 6th, you would think. I'd like to think. Because he's at 79 pitches through 5. And he's looked great. 5 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, which is amazing. 5 Ks so far for Heel. And then for the Yankees coming up, who do we got? Isn't that like top? Or Soto, Judge, Stanton. Okay, dude, let's add on another run. Even just a solo shot here would go hard. Or one more run. Make this 3-0 instead of 2-0. Let's go, chat. I would read into any of that, John. John says, Dan, what's with all these trade rumors about trading Alex Bregman to the Yankees? I just don't think there's any chance of that happening. I don't even think Houston would trade him. I mean, maybe if they're really out of it, he becomes available at the deadline. Because there's a good chance he walks at the end of the year. But no, I don't think the Yankees and Astros will ever really make a significant trade like that. And I don't think the Yankees would really want Bregman. I don't know. I doubt how they like. I truly think Bregman is one of those guys, and this is cheating scandal aside. Like, I would not be surprised if a lot of MLB players don't love the guy. He does not seem like a likable dude, and I said this before anything to cheating came out. He just always has some smug look about him that I just don't like. So I'm good off that shit. I wouldn't really buy that anyways. Sam says, I gotta go to work in 2 hours? Oh, damn, Sam, you're working. So are you on the East Coast? You're working at 10 o'clock at night? Good luck, yo. Hopefully it's following the Yankees win. We'll be thinking of you. Sean says, we were playing good, like you said. Must win. Hopefully we can split the series. Yeah, tonight is about as much of a non-mathematical must win as there's ever been this season, for sure. I don't see Gleyber getting traded because, I mean, if his value is at this point, doesn't really have much value at all. And if he's hitting, you probably don't want to get rid of him. It also depends on what the situation is with DJ. Now, I could see a point where Gleyber is so bad for so long that maybe they do bench him. I don't see a trade happening. Any free agent or anyone that might be a free agent next year you think you should go for? I don't know, Steven. I really have no idea. I mean, hell, we're facing one of them right now. Corbin Burns is a free agent, but I'm not there yet with that stuff. That's much more of an off-season thing, which I appreciate the question. But like I've said this even with like the Juan Soto stuff now. Like I don't even feel like talking about Soto's future, which I have no concerns about, by the way. I think he'll be a Yankee long term. But like we're so hard into the season right now. Who knows what the situation is going to be like? We got to figure out like what is Rizzo? Are we picking up his option? Is Giancarlo Stanton still our DH? How does Jason bounce back? You know, like I'll tell you this: bring back Clay Holmes. Bring back Clay Holmes. He's a free agent. All right, here we go. All right, Soto, Judge, Stanton. Let's go. Add another one here. Let me get my other feet up.
Feels so bad for players that have to have that Tommy John. Sometimes
this is a good booth.
as you said,
K, Cone, Girardi. All right, let's go. Let's add another. Let's add another chat. I'll keep see what you guys have to say throughout. And remember, please drop a like in the stream. Helps me out a lot. And use code YANKSAV at SeatGeek for $20 off your first purchase. Let's go, Soto. Good eye.
Soto hit one onto Utah Street last night, the 123rd home run hit out there.
Yeah, some of you guys may be ahead of me in the game. That's usually how it works. Because when I'm watching Amazon Prime, I'm using my VPN from out of the country. So it's already pretty delayed, and then like getting back to you guys through the latency. Usually how it works is like you're about probably one pitch ahead of me. Maybe two, but hopefully just one. If it's just one, that's okay.
With your name on like a bronze baseball, and the first plaque they put out.
Let's go, Soto. Come on.
They misspelled Paul's name. They had to replace it. They gave him one L.
(3-1). Good eye. Huge leadoff walk. Now, Judge, Stanton, Rizzo, for the love of God, please do your job. We just need one run here. Get Soto in. Get Soto in. I agree, Steven. I think Girardi's great. I hope he's in more series. This is his first series I think he's been in since I think the opening series, right?
Just cleared the high wall and somehow snaked around the foul pole and then got stuck.
Come on, Cap.
In the wire mesh that's to the fair side of the foul pole. And that's how the Yankees got their 2 runs.
Damn, man. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, and you think about the task for Cabrera. I mean, you're really struggling. You say, I got to face Corbin Burns now? And he's got 2 hits. There it is, Michael, that little mesh you're talking about.
And they took that foul pole from the old Memorial Stadium.
Oh, they did?
Mm-hmm. The 0-2. Still 0-2. It's a big home run day in Yankee history. 1920, Babe Ruth hit his first home run as a Yankee.
Oh, word.
And then 31 years later in 1950.
That was back when opening day was like
his first home run.
end of April, I'm pretty sure. I think opening day at that year was like April 20th or something.
And then Oswaldo Cabrera hit the screen.
If you're wondering why Ruth hit his first Yankees homer so late. Look it up. What did you say, 1921? Oh, maybe it wasn't that late. Maybe it was... I mean, it was later, but... Okay, so it was like April 15th-ish is around when opening day used to be back then. So a little bit later. Not the 20th, like I said, but.
Yes.
All right, come on, Cap. 0-2. No double plays. No ground balls. Just be smart here. Come on. Setting up the way. Good eye. There goes Soto. Safe! All right, another stolen base off Burns. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's 2 for Soto today. Let's go, chat. Got to find a way to get this running. Dude, at the very least, Judge, get this runner over.
Gets another big jump.
Is it a National Babe Ruth Day, Martin? Is that true? No, Cazal. I do not think Judge is getting lazy. I do not think at all that that's the case. He's just struggling. I appreciate you commenting, but... All right, Judge. At the very least, push it to the right side. Get him over. Oh, not the left side. That's great.
Gunnar Henderson.
That stinks.
1 away.
Let's go, Stanton. Just give me a single. Just give me a single, bro. Get this run in any way possible. Or Burns, throw 2 wild pitches. I don't care how it happens. Just, like,
2 for 14.
please get this run in. And this might be Burns' last inning, by the way. He's at 92 pitches.
Soto goes for
No!
the throw to third.
Safe. Wait. Okay, why are we going there, bro? I mean, that's dumb as hell. But was he definitely out? I guess if he was. I mean, that sucks. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, good job by Rushman.
I mean, that's pretty stupid, obviously.
He stood there right in front, but
Yeah, he's out.
quick tag.
I thought maybe he missed him on the swipe.
Not an easy play for a third baseman.
That's pretty dumb. I mean, what are we doing, bro? Okay. All right, see you in the 7th.
On the money, too.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him have a little bit more of a walking lead. He kind of took.
I mean, I understand Soto took a couple stolen bases tonight, but, like, dog thinks he's like Ricky Henderson now.
If he could have had that little hop into it, this is right on the money. Tagged him twice.
I don't know, Sneaky.
I was kind of standing.
I feel like Soto's just feeling good about his legs all of a sudden.
I would like to see him keep walking in.
Which I don't mind, but, I mean, dude, making the second out at third base.
To right field and caught.
Go figure. All right. On to the bottom of the 6th. Obviously, he will be back out. We do still have that 2-0 lead. Thank you as well to Cabrera. But I feel like we do got to score at least one more if we want to be feeling good about tonight. Yeah, that inning did suck, Eric. Yeah, I don't get mad. BC says, I'm not mad about it. He's the only one producing tonight. He's trying to get runs. I respect it. I'm frustrated about it, BC. I'm not going to... Soto has definitely got enough... Damn, we came up with the term the other day. What's the word? Enough, like, leeway with me where I'm not going to... I don't ever roast him, you know? No, don't try spoiling it, Carolina. If that's what you're doing. I mean, reactions would kind of spoil it anyways. I don't check the chat. Like, I have the tab off until, like, in between at-bats and stuff. No matter what, I do not like Soto going to third there. I mean, it's 1 out. You're already in scoring position. A Stanton single could have scored him. I don't hate the mindset. I would have not gone there. But yo, we do have a 2-0 lead. Just gotta hope he'll continues to do his thing. And then see what the bullpen's got. Which Heel enters this inning at 79 pitches, so this could be it for him. We'll see. I mean, he's been pretty damn efficient so far. But if he throws like... Well, I mean, if he throws like 15 to 20, I guess he'd still be under 90. Maybe he comes back out for a batter or two in the 7th. But regardless, he's in good shape for the 6th here. Which due up for the Orioles is Urias then top. So Urias, Henderson, and Rutschman. Which Henderson and Rutschman he's done a great job with so far. Hopefully that continues. In general with the Yankee pitching staff. Tonight. Who's first out of the pen tonight? I mean, it depends. You know you got... Excuse me, I got some indigestion. Clay for the 9th, Hamilton for the 8th. Now, let's say Heel gets us through 6, knock on wood. For the 7th, you either start Heel and then have literally one of these 3. Ferguson, Gonzalez, Santana available. Depends where they're at in the lineup, but I would say the 7th has... I would say the 7th will probably be Caleb Ferguson would be my guess. But you have Santana available, Gonzalez as well, and then, yeah, just bridge it to where you have Hamilton for the 8th, and hopefully he does his job, because Hamilton does not look great lately, and then Clay for the 9th. Clay's been great, obviously, but, yeah. First things first, get Heel through the 6th.
2-0 Yankees. It'll be 9-1-2 in the Orioles' order against Heel. Urias.
Fly ball, not deep.
Lost it to left field. One pitch, one out as Judge makes the play.
It's a nice pitch right there to lead off, to get the slider. You know, you've established your fastball. Baltimore's very aggressive. One of the better sliders he's thrown today to get it out and get it one pitch out.
Pitch is high to Henderson. He's grounded out to Rizzo twice with the putout going to Heel, covering first. 2-0. On Henderson, the dangerous rushman on deck.
Go Heel.
Right. Some action in the Yankee bullpen.
There's Ferguson. So my guess is he's the first guy up out of the pen. So obviously Henderson's the lefty. Heel's facing him. Adley's switch.
And the count goes full at 3-2.
Full count on Gunnar. Reiner Hearn, lefty.
Pretty good discipline there.
Mountcastle's a
Yeah, I was kind of shocked,
righty.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Cowser, what is Cowser? Popped him up to left field. That should be up. Nice. Huge. Down from a 3-0 count to getting Gunnar Henderson out. So Henderson 0 for 3 tonight.
Good job.
He'll finish this shit off by getting Adley Rushman out for the third time.
Two good fastballs.
And holy shit, you are one badass motherfucker. I mean, you already are, but like,
Just really good pitching.
and then Colton Cowser's a lefty. So let's see here. Is Jordan Westbrook a lefty?
Coulomb and
Dude, this really, like, you may want to throw Heel back out for the 7th, yo.
Got it right tonight.
To start out.
Practiced all night on that.
Well, let's get through Rushman first.
Professional broadcaster, Michael, you know.
yes, you are.
We get the pronunciations right. I butchered his name the other night.
Is Tatis underrated or overrated? I think now he's underrated a little bit. People think he just knocked. Hey, popped him up, dude. What a job by Luis Heel. 6 scoreless innings, all through to Aaron Judge. Fuck yeah, baby. Get hyped up. You should. Dude, he's at 88 pitches, chat. Should he come back out for the 7th? I mean, yeah, right? Now, obviously, have somebody up. Like, keep Ferguson, keep him loose and all. You have, so next inning for the Orioles, you got O'Hearn, lefty. Mountcastle. No. O'Hearn's a righty. Yeah, no. O'Hearn's a lefty. Mountcastle's a righty. What is Cowser again? Is he a lefty? Okay, so you have lefty, righty, lefty for the 7th. That could entice Boone to just put in the lefty Ferguson. But with how good Heel is looking, and it's not a 1-run lead, it's a 2-run lead, so a solo shot won't kill you. I mean, it would suck, but still won't kill you. I'd say put Heel back out for the 7th and go batter by batter. Somebody gets on, all right, bring on Ferguson. But Heel looks electric right now, and he's at 88 pitches. I was about to say 70-something pitches. That would be way under, but 88 pitches. I say throw him back out for the 7th to start things out. JD says, anyone else think Dan kind of looks like Jake Bowers? Are you sure I don't look like Sam Darnold or Nick Nelson or Clint Frazier? Those are always the 3 I get. Bullpen for the Orioles, yep. Yeah, so Burns is done, which, 6 innings, 4 hits, but 2 earned runs. Take that. All thanks to Oswaldo Cabrera. He gets a W for this, but let Heel to the 7th. He's in zone. I agree. At least to start out. Now, if somebody gets on and you have the tying run at the plate with like lefties due up, you go to Ferguson. But I say start Heel for the 7th. You take him out. That's kind of overthinking, in my opinion. He's just at 88 pitches and he's cruising. Facts gifted. Gifted says Yankees need to lead with a win tonight. 100% have to. Starting pitchers have gotten soft as the years go on. They used to go 7 to 8 innings without issue. Now we're lucky to get 6. It's much less of a starting pitcher issue, Hartwood, than just the current state of baseball, where they don't want to have guys go. Look at Clark Schmidt, for example. Like, the Yankees are very hesitant to have him go into the 6th or 7th inning because they're so focused on stats third time through. Where they're like, okay, chances are if we keep this guy in, the result will not be as good as if we just go to the bullpen sooner rather than later. So it's more so on the whether it's front office, current mindset of teams, managers. They're much more willing to go to the bullpen earlier rather than Here's the name of that yank, rather than let the starters go long. So I don't think it has as much to do with the starters as it does just the current mindset of teams.
Time for the answer to name that Yankee. See the hits, the home runs, the ribbies.
I have no idea who this
all
is.
The teams, and the answer is
My former manager,
Don Baylor. Okay, I know the name, but I would not have gotten that, so I'm not upset.
Big Donnie.
Definitely missing the lines. We're missing a lot of guys, yo.
you at the Rockies.
Tommy Kahnle, getting him back soon will be huge.
Great man.
Nick Birdie, he's throwing bullpens. He should be back next week. That'll be huge. Bullpen needs help right now, but for tonight, we should be fine.
I think baseball people
Knock on wood, because again,
universally.
my opinion, start Heel out for the 7th.
To the ballpark every day.
Here's Mike Ballman, 5 ERA this year in 10 innings. Start Heel out for the 7th. If runner gets on, all right, go to Ferguson, fine. And then you have Hamilton and Holmes for the 9th, 8th and 9th. So we should be in good shape tonight,
Another guy with a hard cutter.
but we'll see. Ideally, we tack on at least another run here. This shit goes to 3-0 instead of just 2. Feeling a lot better. Feeling a lot better. What up, Nell?
You really have to follow.
Dan looks like Whoopi Goldberg. All right, what the hell?
Within the year,
Whoopi
because
Goldberg out of all
they're finding
people?
new pitches, they're
God
coming
damn.
up with grips,
At least say I look
using
like...
the technology for pitch design.
I mean, crap, who else is on that shitty The View show?
You know, and I see a lot of it.
I'll take,
place
actually, that's not true. I was about to say I'll take, who's that redhead lady? She's kind of a bitch, too, though, so I'm going with
starting
that.
their day, you know, they get with a
Let's
guy-
go, Riz. All right, let's go, Chat. Come on.
Throw that pitch, and they start talking, and I'm going, oh my goodness, here.
It's so true. They share information.
Rizzo did have a really good at-bat last time out.
Everything.
And then
That ended with a hard hit ground out.
Catches the other, and I'm going, someone's going to wear
And this guy, what's his name?
It's not gonna move.
Ballman?
It's supposed to.
It looks like he's struggled a little bit so far this season. ERA is over 5 in 10 innings. And that feed pauses. That's great.
Bauman, 28 years
Let's go,
old.
Chat. Let's score here. 2-2 on Riz.
Deals a 2-2.
Popped him up.
Popped up on the left side. Anderson makes the play. He tells about the 79 MVP race between Baylor and Singleton. Baylor 296-36.
Ken Singleton was such a beast, man.
Kenny 295-35 and 111. Baylor scored more runs, and Kenny had a higher OPS. Former teammates with the Orioles. He was very close.
Yeah, had to be. Those are 2 fantastic years.
Let's go, Glaves. Come on, do something.
One thing is for certain, with that race, you'll never hear Ken Singleton complain about anything.
I have not been to AAA, Scranton, Benesky. I have not. I have been to Somerset, which was awesome. I saw Drew Thorpe. And then he got traded a few months later, obviously. Ground ball, chop, left side. I mean, that's a hittable pitch, and Glaber just rolls over it. 2 dead. But I definitely would like to get out to Scranton at some point. It's just tough because they're always... I mean, like, the minor league teams are playing right now, for example, you know? And it's like... Obviously, I can't miss a Yankee game to go see a minor league team, but when it works out schedule-wise... Like tomorrow, for example. I'm not going to go tomorrow, but say the Patriots have a 7 o'clock game. Well, the Yankees are at 1. That would work out, but oftentimes it's not like that, so I got to really plan in advance. But I am open to going to a Scranton game, for sure. And I'll hit you up. Let's go, Grish. Come on, turn on one. Yes, they do.
So it was 347 points for Baylor, 241 for Kenny.
You're out, Navari? Or Narovi? How do I say your name? Narovi? If you are, good hang with you, bro. Let's go, Yanks. They got to put Heel out to start the 7th, man. And I'm starting to think they will. Getting that inclination. Or hunch. I don't know if inclination is the right word. Inclination. Yeah, so to use inclination there properly would be like, I'm getting the sense that the Yankees' inclination is to keep Heel in for the 7th. Me saying I have an inclination about what the Yankees are going to do, that would not make sense. But I have a feeling the Yankees' inclination might be to actually have Heel start the 7th.
Earlier in the game that was down on him. He's got a very good eye, understands the strike zone.
Let's go, Grish.
And he was supposed to be more hitter-friendly, correct?
He was neutral toward hitter friendly, yeah.
Yes.
Three and 2 on Grisham. Trevino on deck.
Big hit by Trevino before, by the way. Getting that 2-out single before Waldo's homer. I did not give him enough credit on that. That was huge. Let's go, Grish. 3-2. Ah.
Sky.
Pop's going to be the fucking death of me, bro.
Mountcastle makes the play.
All right, let's see. Can we get a shot on Heel, yes?
Time for the 7th inning stretch.
No, guess not. But all right, here we go. Let's see what they're doing. If it's not Heel, it sounds like it's going to be Ferguson, because they do have a... It's lefty, righty, lefty coming up. So that's the one thing where you could say, like, okay, maybe they do go Ferguson. But Heel looks so good, man, when he's gotten lefties out. I mean, Henderson and Rushman, the two most dangerous lefties in their lineup. He's gotten both those guys out 6 times now. Have him start the inning. But let's see. Let's see if it says here on the... It's 2024, Dan. Words don't have to make sense, bro. I've been living by that mindset since 2000. Inkling. Nelson, I think that's... Nelson says a similar sounding word you could use is inkling. I have an inkling the Yankees will keep him in. Yes. I think that's what was in my head. Thank you, Nelson. You just made me smarter. Judge almost under 200 again. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about his personal stats, but just got to start doing damage consistently. But yo, we're up 2-0. Let's see what they're doing here in the 7th. I said, I tongue twister. I said, let's see what they're doing heel in the 7th. And yes, let's see if they're doing heel in the 7th. I do, J-Mac. I play on with the show, but franchise only. And I have streamed it before. They might still even be up on the channel from like way back when during COVID. That shit was fun. But a lot of times when I'm playing MLB, I'm in like the highest state of degeneracy ever. Where I'm, to be honest, like usually pretty baked. And that's where I'm really kicking it. And I'm not in a state to be live streaming. But I'm not against doing it from time to time. Maybe just to hang out. What do I think of Roderick Arias? I'm pumped about Roderick Arias nicking around. What's your name nicking around? Your like actual name or something else I can call you. It's kind of a tongue twister saying that. But pumped about Roderick Arias. For those who don't know, he was signed. I can't remember if he was the number 1. He was back out there. Let's go. Let's see how he does. No matter what, he's been great. But hopefully another scoreless here. Yeah, Roderick Arias, they signed as their number 1 international draft pick a couple years ago. And I think he's, what is he, top three prospects in the Yankees system right now, I'd say. And he's finally starting to get to like a tangible age where you can be excited about him. What is he, like 19 now? I mean, they signed him at what, like 16? I feel like he was the number 1 or like number 2 international prospect at the time. But anyways, he's, what is he, an A-ball right now, I think? He's past rookie, I believe. He's doing well. I'm excited about him. Shortstop. Swing and a miss. Let's go, Heel. Come on. So again, you got O'Hearn, Mountcastle, Cowser. Lefty, righty, lefty. Ball up.
I always thought this is where memorization skills became really important.
Sneaky says, are the Yankees back at home or still on the road after the series? Back home. So we have the series finale tomorrow, 1 o'clock game. There's some dude screaming in the stands. First things first, I want to check, is it 1 or 1:30 tomorrow?
Trevino's really good at that, mixing how he gets to the spot where he wants to get you.
1 o'clock, 1:05 first pitch tomorrow. Carlos Rodon on the bump. But then after this, we go back home, 3-game set against the Tigers. The Tigers aren't terrible. They're a very beatable team. We should at least take 2 out of 3. But they have been representable. So Ferguson is still warming up, which is the way to go. CT Card says, hey there, folks. Sorry, I'm late. All good, bro. Hope all is well with everyone. Thanks, as always, for having these. I got you, man. Good to see you here, dude. All right, so leadoff walk from Heel.
First walk of the game by Heel.
This might be now Heel's last batter. Or Boone might be coming out now. I'm not sure. But yeah, the righty in Mountcastle. Tyron at the plate. I would guess this is probably going to be Heel's last batter with the righty up. And then lefty on deck. Expect Ferguson in after Mountcastle. Yeah, the Tigers have played okay. Dude, I think all doing good, Bob. How we doing? Nice, Low Johnson. You're going to the game before Mother's Day. That's sick. That's soon. Crazy that Mother's Day is soon, by the way. The bakery in my town, which is like the best bakery of all time, it always opens up Mother's Day weekend, which is kind of like, in a way, I mean, Memorial Day is really the inaugural sort of summer, but this way I feel like it is when this bakery opens up, which is Mother's Day, and that's literally in like a week. So I can't wait for that. Side note. But, yeah, the Tigers and AL Central... Scared me for a second. Didn't give me a horrific fright, but scared me for a second. 1 dead. We'll see. Yes, this is it for Heel. Boone's seen enough. That sounded rude from K. That's what you say to somebody where like a reliever comes in and he like has a meltdown. I got to get a post ready for Heel.
It's an outstanding performance, Coney.
Very confident effort.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure every team, or 4 of the 5 teams, let me check, in AL Central.
Matching up against Corbin.
Yeah, definitely not every team because the White Sox stink, although they've been playing better lately. 4 teams in AL Central above 500. Twins, 17 and 13, they're in 4th. Tigers, who are playing this weekend, 18 and 13, they're 3rd. And then Royals, 19 and 13, they've been a big surprise in 2nd. And then the Guardians, who have the 2nd best record in baseball, they're in 1st. All right, let me get a picture of Luis Heel real quick and get this shit up on Yanks Ave. What a job. Now, I can't post this just yet because he is responsible for the runner off first. So, I'm not going to get my letter grade just yet on his performance, although we all kind of know where it's headed because he is still responsible for the guy in first. So, once we're out of this inning, knock on wood, and Ferguson does his job, we'll do letter grades as well as I got to post this up on Yanks Ave. But boy, oh boy, what a job by Heel tonight, man. I mean, it's exactly what we asked for and then some. We said, yo, if we're going to win this game, we're going to need Heel to trade zeros with Burns. And he did that and better considering we took the lead against Burns. He outdueled Corbin Burns tonight. Luis Heel just did. Which is awesome. And the Orioles are a good hitting team, man. Good hitting team. Let's see where they rank in the American League in runs. So while we're 3rd in offense for the American League, we're 3rd in runs scored. The Orioles are 1st. We've scored 152 runs. They've scored 157. So they're a good offense. And Luis Heel just shut them down for 6 1/3. All right, Ferguson's got to do his job, though. Yep, need good infield defense, especially later on when Clay comes in. Sam, need good infield defense. But, what the hell, yeah, we can give our grades now. You guys are all doing it anyways. A+. A+ for sure. I mean, how could you go anything but an A? A to A+ is the only answer I'll accept. I mean, how could you can't go A-, you can't go nothing but A at the least. I'll go A+. Now, if this run right here scores, I'll still go an A. Because no matter what, Heel will have allowed just 1 run at most, which hopefully he doesn't allow any if Ferguson does his job here. But even so, on Heel's side, it would still be a winning effort. Because 1 run allowed for him, 2 earned for Burns. Attaboy, Heel. You're the man. Yeah, so at the very least an A. If this run doesn't score, A+. That's what I'll put it at. Let's go, Ferg. And again, Ferguson has been looking better as of late.
14th game for Caleb.
Has had a couple hiccups, but last 2 outings, or 3, has been better. He had that one really bad meltdown. What was that? That was was that Toronto? 0-2.
Count 0-2.
And then after Cowser, it's Westberg, which Westberg is a righty, I believe. Yeah, so you got Westberg, and then if anybody gets on, Mullins.
And it has to be in their mind.
But is he switch or is he lefty? Lefty. So lefty here, righty up next, and then Mullins the lefty up after that, if anybody else gets on. Let's go, Ferg. Come on, 0-2. Big pitch here. Ah, let's go. Huge. Huge. Yeah, looked good. Looked good.
Good finish pitch.
Let's go, chat. One more for this inning. Heel has given up 16 hits and 6 starts. Pretty impressive. Very much so. Very much so, Bob. Which, yo, Heel's whip would be so... I mean, this is pointless to say, but, like, it's just the walks that have his whip so inflated. It was not all that inflated. I mean, what was it coming into today? Which obviously will go down. So he was at a 138 whip-wise, but it's because it was 19 walks, which he did walk... Oh, he had that 1 walk. That was his only walk today, was the leadoff batter for this inning. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, he's not allowing hits. He's not allowing hard contact. He's allowed really... I think he's only allowed a couple home runs. I mean, it was that one in Milwaukee. Besides that, I mean, not too many guys have homered off of him, and obviously the strikeouts have been insane. I mean, so going into this game, he had, what, 35 Ks in 34 and 2/3 innings. Add another 6 innings onto that, so now he's at 30 1/3 innings with... How many strikeouts was he at again? 30 1/3 innings with 41 strikeouts, which is insane. That is by far and away the best K/9 on the Yankees, and that probably is one of the better K/9s in baseball. Let me check what he was, at least going into today, because Fangraphs won't be updated. But I want to see who the leaders in the American League were for Ks per 9. Nice, Ferguson! What a job! Yeah, fire me up, baby! Let's go! Fuck yeah! Let's go, chat. Yo, gotta give her props to Ferguson, man. Gotta give her props to Ferguson. That seals the deal. A+ outing for Luis Heel. What a job all around, man. What a job. All right, let me get this shit up, and then I'm going to check the heel Caper 9 stat. All right, let's get this up right here. Dude, I can't stand these MLB TV commercials. What a phenomenal job he just did. One sec, Chad. I just got to get this up, so give me a second here. Outdueling. Is outdueling not one word? Like what? Yeah, I'll hyphen that shit. How old is Heel? 25? Yep. What number start was this for Heel? Going in, he had 5, so this is number 6. Put the...
Back here in the top of the fourth, it's going to be birthday boy, Jose Ramirez. Gets into one. It is out here. It is deep and it is gone. Holy mackerel.
All right, so what was his final line here? It was 6 1/3. All right, Luis Heel tonight, 6 1/3 innings, 2 hits it was? Yep, 2 hits, incredible. No runs, obviously. 1 walk, amazing. 5 Ks. Which the 5 Ks, that's probably one on the lower side, actually, for strikeout totals. What a job. All right. Caption, Luis Heel is incredible. What a phenomenal job he just did, outdueling Corbin Burns in Baltimore. The 25-year-old continues to be amazing, now through 6 starts to begin the year, and has put the Yankees in a position to win a, in all caps, huge game. 6 1/3, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 5 Ks. Fuck yeah. And Luis Heel is a follower of Yanks Ave, so I will tag him in that, and chances are he'll repost that shit to his story later, because he's the man. All right, let's go, chat. Who we got coming up? Trevino, Cabrera, Volpe. All right, again, get a 3rd run. Tack on. Yep, 6 more outs, Sneaky. 6 more outs. Whoa! We're in the midst of it. Fly ball left center field. Oh, shit. Who with that? Trevino? Damn, Trevino's got some pop. What just happened? Did I miss in that bat? Bro, wait a second. Oh, look at this. Here's the thing you were talking about before, Johnny. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. I think my feed just paused. But by the way, did I miss a Glaber? What happened with Glaber? What did Glaber do?
Went to buy the ball. And they have the ball there. They said, would Michael K sign it?
Don't sign that crap, K.
When they sell it, the money goes to charity.
Attaboy. I like that. Yep. Good shit, K.
You know what that tells me, Michael, about that ball in there? What? Your words have value.
Yo, I'm so lost. What is going on here? I don't know if my stream is delayed first. Give me a second here, guys. I'm getting my other feedback up. Because I heard fly out to left center, and that Gleyber Torres was tagging. But they don't show a runner on second, so I don't know what's going on. It's not outrageous at all, okay? Honestly, Baltimore social admin should be ashamed. All right. So, Gleyber, did anybody else see that? Or was that just me? I don't know. Maybe I'm like going crazy or something. That was a replay. Oh, I see. My bad. That was a old person moment by me. Okay, disregard. So now there's 1 out. Okay, 1 out. Torres just got, or Trevino just got out. Yeah, I know Torres isn't on base. That's why I was thrown off. But they were playing the call from yesterday. Now I understand. Let's go, Waldo.
There's a strike to
Hero of tonight's game.
Now he did hit one.
All right, let's see. American League.
In the 5th inning, it did go out for a home run. Stuck on the screen, right down the right field line. That's the difference in the game right now.
And he probably hit the ball the other night further.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
You got to know where to hit him.
Oh, so get this. Among pitchers with at least 24 innings pitched, Luis Heel is first in the American League. Entering tonight, that is. First in the American League in Ks per 9. Strikeouts per 9 with 12.77. Next best up is Jack Flaherty to the Tigers, who we'll probably see this weekend. Yeah, because he pitched real well yesterday. So we'll see him this weekend. He's doing good. Kind of. I mean, he has a 4 ERA, but again, striking guys out and pitched well yesterday. But yeah, Luis Heel, the highest strikeouts per 9 in the American League. Pretty awesome. Yeah, that shit threw me off a little bit, Moon Miss. But hey, I'll take responsibility. My fault.
352 feet, just to clarify. You're right.
It was really just the
352 feet on the home run.
the Torres tagging thing that threw me off. I was like, wait, Glaber was up. Glaber's on base. Like, what's going on here?
And it hit the pole.
Volpe's OPS then is
Where
739.
they think it would. No, it's 318.
Yeah, my eyes are going 318. It's even worse. But they're trying to project where it would have traveled if it didn't hit the ball. We know that it traveled
It was
318.
coming in hot. It was a line drive.
Hamilton warming up, so he's going to get the 8th as we expected.
Hits Corbin Burns' cutter like that inside.
Okay, dude, there's a serious problem going on with Volpe, man. Like,
And another strong.
they might have to sit him down for a minute.
Relief pitcher. Yankees go down in order. We go to the bottom of the 8th.
What is Luis Arias' contract? Because Miami's out of it. That's all I'll say. And the way I see it is the Yankees will... There's a good chance they need a leadoff hitter come the deadline. And if Glaber's still struggling, you could put Arias at second base. Drop Volpe down towards the bottom of the order. I imagine Arias has at least 2 years of control left. Oh, I see. So it's... Yeah, I think Arias has 2 years of control left. Dude, just an early thought about it. You guys always ask about the deadline. I think he's under control next year as well. Can't say Volpe's a bust. Well, I don't know if you're talking to me, average trainer. I by no means said Volpe's a bust. Oh, no, Sean, get out of here with that. Volpe's not a bust. Dylan, sends in a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it. Dan, who's your player of the game, Heel or Waldo? Oh, wow, Dylan, that's a good question, man. That's a good-ass question, bro. Crap. If I had to pick, gun in my head. Oh. I'm going to go Luis Heel by a smidge. Right under that's Waldo, but you can definitely go either way. Good question. Nicking around says, I love Volpe, but as soon as they moved him to lead off, he hasn't looked right. Not necessarily. I mean, overall sample size now, yes, but it wasn't as soon as he moved him to lead off. He looked great his first 4 or 5 games at a leadoff spot. It was just after that, since then, his last 10 or so, he's been definitely struggling. What kind of trade would you do to get a rise? I mean, Johnny, it would cost a lot. But not a lot in terms of, like, you're not talking any Spencer Jones type thing. Let me just pull up the Yankees' top prospect so I can go off of this. And this, if it becomes a serious thought that I'm formulating here, I'll cover it a lot more down the line. But, I mean, obviously no Jason, obviously no Spencer Jones. And we talked about Roderick Arias before. I mean, we'll probably try to avoid him, but like I would include Chase Hampton in the deal for Luis Arias. I would include obviously Everson Pereira, George Lombard Jr. I mean, they got a lot of shortstops. You're gonna have to deal 1 or 2 of them, at the very least 1, which is the only reason why I consider Roderick Arias maybe. But I'm not gonna discuss Arias just yet. I also got to see how Arias is even doing this year. I mean, pretty much everybody but Jason, Jones, and ideally not Arias. You gotta remember, it's 2 years of control, or not Arias, Arias. Yeah, Arias for Arias, imagine. Ideally, nobody in their top 3. Everybody else would be on the table.
Like he wasn't as sharp as he had been previously.
Let's go Hamilton. So this is a big inning, man. Big inning.
Count 2-0 on Mullins.
Because Hamilton has been not looking great as of late. So Arias is batting .299 this year. Last year batted .354. Career .324 hitter. But you imagine him in the leadoff spot? Forget about it. 3-0. Come on, Hamilton. Let's go.
And a strike on the inside corner, 3-1. Clay Holmes is up. They might ask him to get more
Clay up.
than 3 outs.
A lot of urgency with Clay lately. Not in game 1 in Milwaukee, but again, I don't hold that against Boone. All right, leadoff walk, that sucks. I liked Clay getting up the other day in game 1. Shows urgency. And he's up now, so we'll see how this goes for Hamilton. Let's go.
Then 2 strikeouts for Ferguson, and now Hamilton comes on and walks Mullins. Here's Kerstad. 1 for 2. Volpe shades up the middle.
Strike.
And a strike. Got pretty good velocity, 97 miles an hour.
Good movement, too, and there's some sink to it. If you get a double play ball here, boy, it'd be nice.
The Orioles were 1 for 14 with 4 strikeouts against Heels fastball. He went. I guess we're not even going to check that. Bro, I haven't made a highlight video, I feel like, in forever. Since Sunday.
Straight
1 and 2.
back to the screen, 1 and 2.
Slambio time. These next 2 batters are big, yo. Hell, hope we can actually even get a double play maybe because we got a top of the order
Hit one thing in mind, trying to get that
in the hole.
airborne, Coney.
We got 8, 9, then 1.
Unique style. With
And obviously running off first.
Just no sway at all. Just stay right in place.
And he gets plucked.
That's horrible.
And he'll take first.
Hamilton, come on, man. Gotta bear down, bro.
He would hit the knob.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, he don't even move, by the way. He didn't even move. You gotta do something about that. He didn't even move. He went into the pitch, bro. What a disgrace. Fuck you.
So hard to tell.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't even move. Like, we do something about that? If anything, he went into the pitch. He just stayed still. Or didn't go into it. I mean,
Black gloves on, the knob is black too.
Yeah, and
whatever.
his bottom
Either way,
half kinda hanging
can't do that, Hamilton.
over the knob as well.
You may have to go to Clay for the 9 or the top of the order. Here's Blake coming out.
So Matt Blake will come out.
So Hamilton's clearly off. That's not ideal.
Second, nobody out for Baltimore, and that'll bring up Anthony.
I'm not going to totally blame Hamilton for that, Marco, for sure. But still, either way, Hamilton does not look great. Got to get this win, man. Anything you got to do.
Sense that Aaron Boone really puts a sense of urgency on this game in a 4-game set, even though it's early in the season against the Orioles.
Need
You're a
this.
competitor. You don't want to use Holmes for 2 full.
With the top of the order coming up, chat, like this almost feels like the game right here.
4 outs with him.
Yeah, but with runners on first and second, don't even be thinking about the outside of it because there's a good chance if Clay does his job, it's going to be a ground ball, and that could be a double play. So you can get a nice little 2 for 1.
That good change.
So if you even get 1 out here, Clay should be an option. Or in my world, don't make a difference. I'd have him an option the second Gunnar Henderson steps into that box.
He's had a lot of trouble with hard stuff. Anything over 95, he's had a lot of trouble.
Let's go, Hamilton. Come on. Do your thing. Pop them up. Oh, that's huge. Stay in play.
Trevino behind the play.
Yes!
The play for the first out.
Huge. Huge first out. Bro,
Right on cue, Joe.
I really think they should go to Clay right now.
Glad that wasn't hit to me.
You put in Clay, first things first, very minimal chance of there being a home run. That's important. And when Clay succeeds, which has been, for the most part, all season long, it's either strikeout or ground ball. Even with Gunnar Henderson's speed, you could double him up.
Stitches and land to left. I felt so bad.
Or just in general, with the runners on first and second, 1 out right now, game on the line,
Yes,
I'll take my chances with ground balls compared to an Ian Hamilton who looks shaken. Here you go. Here's Boone. Going to Clay. No-brainer. Let's do
You
it.
want your numbers to center field.
I trust in Clay.
Well, that shows you the importance of the game to Aaron Boone. He's going to go for 5
Yep.
out save,
Let's do it, Clay.
which is pushing it a bit.
So he takes the ball from
It's going to end up being a
He's
4-batter
gonna go
save,
to the
though.
closer.
Because Clay's going to
Clay
DP.
Holmes against
BRB, yo. Got to take a leak.
Tying runs are on base from the bottom of the 8th. Stay here.
Left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their only lead of the night. And it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit would be one to remember.
Now it's time for Who Can It Be? We're going to show you a childhood photo of the big leaguer. Can you guess who it is?
Zach Gallen, he is on top of his game today.
A season high 12 strikeouts. Zach Gallen pitched another gem here today.
So he is at 28 innings of scoreless baseball at the moment. Departing, he gets a nice hand. Fans are already on their feet as he heads to the dugout.
It's a fantastic job of pitching in this game. The Diamondbacks starting with Zach Gallen. He was just electrifying on the mound today.
All right. I don't know how many boxing fans we got here, UFC, whatever this is, but Ryan Garcia tested positive for a banned substance, a banned performance-enhancing drug in his, I guess, most recent fight. Interesting. All right, huge spot. This is the game right here, chat. This is the game. Which Hamilton's struggling. I mean, that really just sucks long term. Like, you got to get him right, otherwise it's really just Clay that we got going right now. Kind of. I mean, again, Ferguson looked good. Satan's been good. We have options, but right now it feels the only lockdown guy is right here. Let's go, Clay. Come on, big spot. Give me a GIDP.
Herstad is at first.
That's nasty. That breaking ball down and in. The danger is if you don't get it all the way there, down and in. That's a sweet spot for left-handed hitters, but that's a perfect pitch.
Let's go, Clay. Look at that. That's so nasty, bro. Something I've really noticed with Clay so far this year is that no matter what, whether he's like technically on or off, which for the most part he's been on, his sinker movement has not faltered in the slightest. No matter what, his shit is moving. Which you would see at times when he struggles like last year or 2022, where it's like the sinker doesn't have as much bite as normal. Well, no matter what, his shit is moving so far this year. But that's a disgusting pitch. All right, here we go. 1-2. Oh! Let's go! God, he's such a beast, bro. One more. I'm going to have to do like a Clay. I mean, we'll see how this inning finishes out. I got to post up about Clay soon on Yanks Ave. I mean, he's been incredible.
What do? You throw it lower than low where they like it, and they swing over the top of it.
He got a little piece of it, too.
Lately, I mean, you can't even really call him cardiac Clay. Like with safe situations and stuff. I mean, no matter what, he was getting the job done. But like lately, he's just been so effective. But not out of this one just yet. So one more batter here. Adley Rutschman. Again, this feels like the game right here. To a degree.
It's actually the first time.
Fucking feed paused.
I've had a couple of shots with a runner in scoring position.
Oh, 2.
0-2.
Go, Clay.
There. Thought it was going to be inside, kind of gave up on it. It came back across the plate a little bit. So nice to see when pitchers are ahead because you can do so many different things.
He's got his good stuff tonight. Sharp.
Oh! What a beast, bro! What a fucking beast. Clay Holmes, man. I mean, talk about like where the haters at. Just goddamn, bro. What a job. I mean, that was so efficient. Got in, got out, and there you go. All right, chat, on to the 9th. Let's go. Let's go. I got to get that strikeout again for YouTube. So you're going to hear it again. What an unbelievable job by Clay Holmes, man. What a job, dude. All right, 2-0 going to the 9th. Again, ideally, he's tackling another. But shit, the way Clay's looking, we may not need it. But let's not operate off that mindset. That was huge. If Clay closes the game and we win, Clay freaking Holmes for the player of the game. Dude, I mean, he's up there too, Melvin. He's up there too. I would say, I mean, he'll finish 3rd in this race, but Heel, Waldo, Clay Holmes, without a question. 3 players of the game right there. Cardiac Clay, who? Yo, facts, can't even call him Cardiac Clay no more. I'm feeling better too, Nick and around. Actually, I feel a lot better about this game in general after that one. Now, for the Yanks, we got Soto, Judge, Stanton. And for the Orioles in the 9th, which will be against Clay, again, obviously, they do have 3, 4, 5, O'Hearn, Mountcastle, and Cowser, who are legitimate hitters. I mean, they all have really good stats. I feel really good getting through Henderson and Rutschman, which, yo, I mean, this game overall in general, mostly credit to Luis Heel, but Henderson and Rutschman combined 0 for 8. That goes a long way. Goes a long way. They only had 2 hits all game. What a job by Clay. All right, I got to start thinking about a post game. Like a little Soto solo shot or a Judge solo shot would be awesome. But Clay looks so automatic. I mean, and yo, this would be number 20 for us. This would be our 20th win if we hold on. Which would be pretty awesome. But not there yet. Job's not finished. And Orioles would fall to 19-11, which, if we win this game, that would put us back into a tie in the American League East, with an opportunity to split the series tomorrow and come out where we entered, which is a game on top. But again, we're not there just yet. All right. I'll probably do Waldo for the picture for the post game. All right, here we go. On to the top of the 9, chat. Let's do it. Oh, they will, MJ. Clay's coming in for sure. Hey, Designer Eddie, I'm with you, dude. I get weird when I'm doing my post game because I don't want to take a chance of like acting as if the game's already over, which is not. It is still a 2-run lead, but I'm feeling good. I am absolutely feeling good. Just I need 3 more outs. Johan Ramirez, 9.58 ERA and 10 innings. He hasn't been good. Let's add another. Just give me one more. Not even mandatory this rate, but ideally we can get one more.
Did say that they would use Craig Kimbrell.
Remember, we got Rodon tomorrow for a 1 o'clock start.
Not use him the first 2 games.
And it's TBD for Baltimore. I have no idea who's pitching. Anybody know who's pitching for Baltimore? They mentioned it.
Two and one.
Let's go Soto. I mean, technically a strike.
Oh, they call it a strike. 2-2.
John Means. Is he around? Did he get TJ? But maybe, if he's healthy. I guess it was a couple years ago he got TJ.
Joe thought it was a strike.
It came back. It was in the box. It's just the Rushman had to reach over to the inside part of the plate.
Dirk, I disagree with that, man. He just has the most trained eye possibly in baseball history. He's not going to swing the balls. So it's not that he's looking for a walk. He knows the strike zone.
Swing and a miss.
That was a good pitch. Oh, you saying something, Paul?
Like he had some work for Rushman.
It looked like Rushman was smiling, so I'm not sure. All right, let's go, Cap.
Oh, once again, a little bit of a foul tip from Soto. And Rushman hung on to it.
Set sweeper.
All right. Come on, Cap.
Here's Judge.
Good eye. Oh, fuck you, Blue.
And a strike.
How about that, Umar? You asked for no bad strike calls on Judge. First pitch. First pitch at his shins. Disgrace. Yeah, this umpire's been pretty shitty. What's his name? Adam Beck? Oh, at least Judge recognized that at the hand. Someone made a great catch. Who cares? Let's go, Cap. Come on, 0-2. Wait a second. Oh, now this feed over here is already showing me stand, so I imagine Judge fucking strikes out. So I'm just going to fast forward here. I don't want to see it. Don't care. Yeah, it's 1-0 on stand. Like, what the hell? Am I that behind? Now I'm back on normal feed. 1-0 to Stanton. Ground ball left side. All right, so, dude, outside of Waldo, the offense continues to not look great, but I do not care. All I care about is getting this W, and that man right there is our path to this W. 3 more outs, Clay. Let's go. 3 more outs. How we feeling, chat? I'm going to refresh my feed over here to ensure no issues. Go on the bottom of the 9th. How we feeling? How are we feeling? We ready to go? Yep, do it again, Clay. And he looked locked in the 8th, so we should be in good shape, but you never know because it is baseball. But for the most part, this whole season, not even for the most part, I mean, he just has. He's been great. Clay has been phenomenal. And I'm glad he's starting to get the respect. I mean, nobody's talking shit about Clay now. He didn't deserve the shit he was getting early on in the year. I mean, yeah, he made it hectic, and if you want to call him cardiac Clay at times, that's fine. I mean, he definitely would make you sweat at times, but he was still getting the job done. But lately, dude, he's not even making you sweat. It's been locked down, especially that 8th inning. So, what the hell? They got 3, 4, 5 due up, which is O'Hearn, Mountcastle, and Cowser. The fuck you mean my account's currently used at another location, bro? Stop playing these stupid ass games. Currently used at another location. No, it's like it's 2 feet from me is where it's in use. Come on. Let's get this right, MLB TV. It's a big inning. I ain't trying to get fucked with here. Word. It's better if I fucking go nuts. Alright. How we feeling, chat? Feeling good? I'm feeling good. I'm now feeling good. I know I've been bugging out all game, even a little bit after that 2-run shot by Wall. The last inning, I truly felt would determine the outcome of the game, and I still feel that way. But again, still got 3 outs left to go. Let's see how Clay does. And it wasn't too long of a layoff for him in that top of the 9th because the Yankees went down 1-2-3, like goddamn cake batter. But hey, in this case, it might be a good thing. Dude, why is my feet still paused? Is this game started yet, or is this inning started yet? Okay, we're still like in commercial break. But you never know, because MLB TV will like run commercials into the game still being currently being played. So for all I know, a pitch has been thrown. So let's see. Oh, dude, if this holds on, it's gonna be such a satisfying post game, right? Because he will get the win, 2-1, and then I'll write down Corbin Burns first L. Here we go. All right, word. Corbin Burns came in this game 3-0.
Yankees.
All right, let's go, Clay.
Clay Holmes will try to get the final 3 outs. You got the final 2 outs of the 8th inning. 3, 4, and 5 in Baltimore's order, starting with Ryan O'Hearn.
Get my post game ready. Let's go, Clay. Come on. Strike.
And a strike.
Oh, look at that movement on that sinker, bro. Holy crap.
After sitting down for a half inning.
Well, the first 2 fastballs, I didn't think so. But that one tells me, he's warm again.
That had 19 inches of horizontal break on it at 97.
Nice.
You know, Ryan O'Hearn has been the proverbial Paul O'Neill hitter. He's the bad luck hitter. According to Baseball Savant, he should be hitting about 65 points higher. He's run into a lot of bad luck with how hard he's hit the ball, his launch angle, and usually it's the other way. You know, you're hitting higher than you should. He's been on the wrong end. His at-bats have been really good.
Let's go, Clay.
So much to show for it.
Oh, that was an advertisement. I wanted to show you guys the post game. It's a fucking Bumble app that just popped up. Or Bumble ad.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hold on. 2-2. Ground ball right side. Oh, shit. Get one glitch. Oh, what a disgrace. Probably wasn't getting him anyways, but. All right, all good. All good. Just get a double play now. Why is this ad still on my shit? It's been like a minute long.
Has eyes. A chopper right over the mound. A little bit of topspin.
There we go. Post game for tonight, if they hold on.
I'm not sure that he's going to get Ryan O'Hearn. The thing that he did do is he didn't tip it far enough away that he didn't keep double play depth, and you always want to have that with Clay Holmes with that sinker that he has.
That's why lefties hated the shift right there.
Yeah, because that's an out.
And that's a strike to
Let's go.
Mountcastle.
Yeah, Donna, Verdugo is expected to play tomorrow. He's flying back into Baltimore, like, as we speak. Oh, this feet's still ahead a little bit.
Then he hangs it.
I think that was higher than hanging, though, right? I mean, it's
Hung it good.
yeah. Back
You're
up
going to
on
hang it up in there, up
Yeah,
above the zone.
I've always said if you're going to miss by a lot, not by a little bit, miss by a lot.
Let's go, Clay. Girardi's great in the booth. Gotta have more of him. Yeah, let's go. Big out. Big out. All right, so now we got Cowser, who's a lefty, and then Westbrook, who's a righty. Which, still, two good hitters for Baltimore.
That's why you get a swing like
But getting through Mountcastle there is huge.
that's a ball, and then by the time he recognizes it's coming back, it's too late.
Yo, Clay's a fucking beast, man. All right, let's do it.
So strikes that look like balls and balls that look like strikes. Holmes has got it going.
Here's Cowser.
Dude, that sinker's moving, man. Let's go. Yep, no doubt. That was obviously a strike, bro. What are we fucking bugging about? Look like a damn jackass, Colton Cowser. Almost forgot who was up for a second, even though I just said it. Come on, Clay. What do you say? Yeah.
0-2.
Let's go, chat. Come on.
It was a strike until the end, and then Rogue off the plate, and he ran out of bat.
Yep.
And that's the deception with his pitches. Because of the movement, you're not sure if it's going to be a strike or a ball. And that one appeared to be a strike, but it wasn't.
Come on, Clay. Oh, come on, let's come in. Get one. Nice. Or two? No. Word. All right, got the one out.
Not hit hard enough.
And now we got, what's his name? Westberg? Yeah. Jordan Westberg. For the final out. One more, Clay. One more, chat.
I mean, he gets it.
One more.
He fumbles it a little bit, but I don't think it's going to make a difference.
Michael D says, I need to see Dan at a game in person. Would be too funny. Hey, it's basically just this with, you know, who's shaking or why? Am I bouncing this desk? I am shaking my leg, if that's what that is.
There's no chance to turn that.
But all right, let's go. Yo, by the way, if you're in here, please do me a favor. Drop a like if you don't mind. Helps out the stream, the channel a lot.
Westberg.
Here we go, chat. One more.
Have to go for the Yanks.
Strike. Oh, dude, that sinker's moving, man. I'm going to say my post game.
You know, I see that Rizzo's holding him on with 2 outs where that run doesn't really mean a whole lot.
Agreed.
Yeah, what are you doing, Rizzo? What Girardi said. Let's go. What a nasty slider, bro.
It doesn't matter where he stands.
Woo! Come on. One more strike. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Come on.
After another from Clay Holmes tonight.
Ground ball. Third. Get one. Come on, Waldo. Let's go.
Yankees win 2-0.
Fuck yes. What a clean, crisp W. Shout out to Luis Heel. Balled out 6 1/3, scoreless. He's a beast. Ian Hamilton still looks a little bit shaky. Whatever, because Clay Holmes had his back. Continues to be one of the best closers in baseball. That's one of his best outings ever as a Yankee, which there's many of those to speak on. And of course, shout out to Oswaldo Cabrera, 2-run shot. Not even kidding, biggest home run of the season that was. What a win, chat. Drop that like button. Let me get this post game up on Yanks Ave. Gonna be doing highlights in just a little bit. Should be up within like a half hour or so. But let's go. Make no mistake, that is a huge win. These were the standings entering today's game. We were a game down. Obviously, losing the first 2 games of the series. Now we are tied first place in the American League East with a chance to split tomorrow. And then that would put us back on top, a game ahead of the Orioles for first place. Make no mistake, this was a monumentally huge win for the Yankees today.
That's a growing moment for
Fuck yeah, Heel, you're a beast. Play the game again. I say it's Heel, Waldo, Clay Holmes. All very close to each other.
All right, Joe, it's time for the players of the game.
Waldo, Cabrera. What should I say here?
We were just talking about was razor blade sharp tonight. His customary electric fastball up and out of the zone gets Adley Rushman there, and then of course Clay Holmes. You can't talk about the job he did in the 8th.
All right. Let me pause this recording. That is for YouTube. Don't need this no more.
And the bullpen was fantastic. So one of the players of the game is Clay Holmes, and Merritt Maragovitz has Clay right in front of the Yankee dugout.
Thanks, Michael. Clay, they called on you for a little bit extra tonight. You came in with
Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. How the hell we doing? Feeling good? Feeling good? I got you, yo. I got you. Highlights will be out in a little bit. Actually, I'm going to head out here now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow with...
Ian got the first out there, and they called my name, and I think that's kind of what...
most saves in the AL.
We're trying to pick each other up, and, we had some great pitching tonight by...
Badass motherfucker right here. 1 p.m. game tomorrow. We'll be here around probably close to first pitch around 12:45. But remember, watch parties every single day. Love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in to another Yankees Avenue watch party. See you guys for game number 33 tomorrow. Let's split this shit. Let's take back first place in the American League East. Let's go Yanks.